In certain extreme situations, the law is inadequate. In order to shame its inadequacy, it is necessary to act outside the law, to pursue natural justice. This is not vengeance. Revenge is not a valid motive, it's an emotional response. No, not vengeance. Punishment.
Tonight we have a chance to say, yeah, you're right. We're too extreme, we're too wild, we're too out of control, we're too full of our own shit. Or we have a chance to say, hey, fuck you, you're wrong. Fuck you, we're right. Because you have all made it to the dance. Because believe me, this is the dance. Start the show.
Good afternoon. This is weird, right? Welcome to the Steel Toe evening show-ish. As you can tell, I'm ready for the Vikings game tonight. So we're coming on a couple hours early. Tell some stories, show you some shit I discovered today, show you some stuff people sent me, and hopefully hit the goal. It's all about the goal. God bless the goal. It's a full one this evening. It's $200, but the good news is I sent out all the Stoney's gift cards today. All of them that I had addresses for. Here's who I need information from. Ready? We're going to go through these ones that didn't make it out today because I didn't get information. Cheese. Let me know where I can send yours. D'Amico. I need to hear from D'Amico, Matthew Q, and Loopy. Those are the people I need to hear from on the recent batch that just went out. And tonight we're going to give out 5. The first 5 people to drop in $20 here on the toe today are going to get $50. Wait, did I say that right? First people to drop 20 are going to get 50 to Stoney's. Yes, I said it right. And then we're going to get the hell out of here at hopefully 6:30. Hopefully we're doing a half hour of overtime. And then it's time for me to pace around anxiously, waiting for that Vikings game. Waiting for the Vikings to try just keep the season going. I kind of had... I wouldn't call it a panic attack today, but I had kind of a realization that I'm really not, as sad and as weird as this is, I'm not ready for the Vikings football season to be over yet. I'm just not ready for us to be done. So it would really be nice if we could pull out a W tonight. That'd be huge. I just don't want to watch another struggle where we look like shit. Like, we went 14-3 this year. And boy, do you remember those 3 a lot more than you remember the 14. Like, you remember some of the good stuff from this year. You remember some of the wins. It was, it was great. You had a good year. But at the same time, boy, you can remember almost like play for play just how bad you fucking ate it. In those 3 losses. Like the first Lions game, I was there. I remember when we got the scoop and score, we took the lead, we stopped the Lions, we got the ball back, we get a first down, and it's over. That's it. First down, game's over. And we fudged it. We screwed it up. Following week against the Rams, I remember just being frustrated. Fucking do something. We couldn't do anything. And we lost that one. I'll be honest, I turned it off before the face mask. We were down by 8. We were backed up to like the 4-yard line. I'm like, fuck this. I'm not doing it. I'm not fucking doing this. And then I wake up the next morning and people were like, oh, we got robbed. We got screwed by the refs because they grabbed Sam Darnold's face mask and then took him down for a safety. First of all, they still would have sacked him if they hadn't face masked him. So it's not like the face mask got the safety. You know, a guy just got his hand up here, dragged the face mask as Sam Darnold was already being sacked. But okay, let's give him the face mask. Ball goes out to the 20-yard line. We got to go 80 yards in like, what, a minute and a half? Yeah, because we're just going to automatically do that and then get the 2-point conversion after. Yeah, because we're just going to automatically do that. So I remember that one, and then obviously still fresh in our mind from Sunday night last week, that fucking destruction at the hands of the Lions. And Sam Darnold playing like shit, and Justin Jefferson dropping the ball left and right. And just, it was a nightmare. It was hell. It was a nightmare game. We got our fucking asses beat by the Lions. So you remember those three. The 14, you're like, yeah, we killed Atlanta. I remember that. It was fun beating the Packers and all that stuff. But like, there's just something about those three losses where you sound spoiled. You sound like a brat when you're like, yeah, fucking, I remember those three losses. They were shit. Forgetting that you won 14. So tonight we should win. We're favored. It's in Arizona. I saw a lot of the pictures and the videos from Arizona. It is a sea of purple. It's going to almost be like a home game, even though LA's favored. And boy, get ready to hear him bitch about that tomorrow if we win. If the Vikings win, it's going to, they had to move it for, well, sorry your state sucks. Sorry your governor's a retard. Sorry your fire chief is a DEI hire. And sorry your mayor's a dipshit who was in fucking Wakanda when your state started on fire. What do you want? It's not our fault that you, I guess, don't know how to run a state and you cost yourself a game, a fucking home game in the playoffs. And now we have to go play those disgusting Eagles and their shitty fans if we win tonight. So if we win tonight's game, we go to Philadelphia. Now, some people are like, oh, that's great. We'll get to exercise the demons of 2017. I hate that shit. I hate it when people go, yeah, we'll get revenge for our loss 7 years ago. You can't. I hate that. You can't get revenge for something 7 years ago. Nobody's even on that fucking team anymore. Who do we have from that team? Harrison Smith and who else? That's about it. I think Harrison Smith is the only guy we've got. Christian Darrisaw? No, we didn't have Darrisaw. Maybe Ryan O'Neal? Maybe. Is the only guy left from that 2017. I'm sorry. I think Garrett Bradbury is still here from that team. 2017 Minnesota Vikings. Let's take a look at the roster. Case Keenum, Sam Bradford, Teddy Bridgewater, Adam Thielen, Jerick McKinnon, Dalvin Cook, Laquan Treadwell. CJ Ham. Still on the team. Otherwise, everyone else, we got CJ Ham and Harrison Smith. That's it. Those are the two. Anthony Harris is gone, has been for a few years now. Shamar Stephen, J-Ron Curse is gone. That's it. Two guys from that team. So you can't get revenge. We're going to get revenge on the Eagles. The Eagles don't even know who the fuck this Vikings team is. But I will say this, we have a lot of Eagles fans in this fandom. I'd love to kick the shit out of the Eagles and make them eat it. Plus, I don't know if you saw this video that's gone viral today. It went all over the place. Apparently some Eagles fan was just being a fucking dickhead to some chick in the stands, and the lady's fiance filmed it. It's a great example of what pieces of shit Philadelphia Eagles fans are. We'll get to all of it tonight. Thank you guys very much. Vadam starting us off with $5. Thank you, Vadam. Very nice of you. And we're under $200 for the night. Says the Vikings are only concerned about what dance or celebrating they'll be doing in the end zone after a touchdown, not ball control. It's not very nice. Those dances are very complicated, and you know that. You're just being a sore loser. Those are very complicated dances. They take a lot of choreography, and you're kind of being disrespectful to Cam Bynum and his dance moves. But we'll see what happens tonight and whether or not you owe an apology. All right, let's go to the phones real quick before we jump into things here. Ryan, the garbage man, wanted to call in. Before the show, he sent a text, and he said, I want to call into the show. And I'm like, bro, we're going on 3 hours earlier than we usually do. Want to hit the goal. Hitting 2 goals to start the week and then doing the Vikings game. That would be a perfect start to the week for me. So dazzle me. Fucking get it. Go ahead, Ryan, the garbage man.
Hey, good afternoon, man.
Yeah.
You'll have to agree with me. A quarterback is only as good as his offensive line is. And our offensive line is kind of beat up right now.
Sometimes they're as good. Sometimes they can overcome that. Like Joe Burrow. I think Joe Burrow overcomes that really well.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm hopeful for tonight. I mean, I think they'll do okay.
I think Sam Darnold. I don't think it was the offensive line's fault on Sunday night. I think Sam Darnold just came into that game a little too amped. It was a little too big for him.
Oh,
and
definitely.
He just choked. All right. Well, thank you for the call, buddy. Appreciate it.
Hang on.
What?
I
just want to let you know you fucking nailed it. That was a good call. I tried to get you out nicely and clean, and now if people shit on you after this, I'm not responsible. Go ahead.
All right. I don't care. I can take the criticism. I don't care. Okay, palate cleanser here. Endgame. I have a question about Endgame.
Oh, I love a question about Endgame. Go ahead.
And it is the most irritating fucking thing about that movie.
Okay.
Why
is it? Oh, I know what you're going to ask. Why does the black guy get to...
Steve Rogers returns the fucking stones when he goes to Vormir and returns the Soul Stone. What is the fucking exchange between him and the Red Skull? Nobody has ever addressed that.
Oh, because he's his enemy.
Yeah.
Well,
Nobody has ever addressed that.
Red Skull serves Vormir, so I'm sure all of his rivalries and feuds and stuff are just they went away.
Yeah, but what is the exchange there? I mean, because Steve Rogers has no idea that Red Skull is there. For all he knows, he's dead.
Well, I think Captain America is just happy that they reversed the snap and they got rid of Thanos. So he probably brings it back. He's like, and he probably goes, oh, fucking Red Skull. This is weird. Anyway, here you go. I'm out of here.
Yeah, and then he gets that sweet Peggy puss at the end. So
he does. He gets Peggy. He goes back and stays for Peggy pussy. And by the way, we're not talking about 1945, 20-some-year-old Peggy pussy. We're talking about he comes back to 1970. He's taking he loves her. He's taking almost 50-year-old Peggy pussy.
No, it was around 1950. If you look at the cars, the cars of the era, it was in probably the mid-50s.
Because Stan Lee drives by and he's a hippie, and Tony Stark was not born in 1950, and Howard Stark was about to have his kid, which is Tony.
At the end of the movie, she's young, and you look at the cars of the day, and they're in that 1950s era cars, mid to early 1950s.
You're saying that Rogers didn't go back to, but wait, he had to put the stone back to 1970 where he took it.
Yeah.
The Tesseract.
Yeah. And then before they sent him back, they asked how long will it be? And the Hulk says a matter of seconds. For him, as long as he needs.
All right. Well, anyway, we've already ruined the perfect call because everybody
he could have gone anywhere he wanted.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done. Skol Vikings.
All right, thank you very much. See, he wrecked it.
Yeah,
he ruined it. He had the chance. I gave him the out, and he bottle fucked it. That's what happened. He went end game. Ba 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 ba. Here's the problem. That's what we call in the business narrowcasting, where you're taking and that's what, by the way, podcasting used to just be that. Podcasting used to just be narrowcasting. It was like, let's pick a fucking nerd, silly topic. Let's talk about it for an hour, exhaust the shit out of it. It was all just jacking off. Like, what do I want to talk about obsessively for an hour? What happens when Captain America saw Red Skull in Endgame? And then you're sitting there going, I wonder why nobody's watching this. And you're like, because it's fucking stupid. It's retarded. Not wrong. Von Kaiser says you're both retarded. Yeah, I know. I got dragged into retardation. That's what happened. I got dragged into retardation, and I drowned in the waters. All right, speaking of retardation, I got to get to a couple things that some listeners sent to me. 195 is the goal this afternoon. Please help us hit it. To help us hit tonight's goal, since we are at a different time, I've got 5 gift cards to Stoney's. 5 people, $20. They're getting $50 to Stoney's. If you get them, send me your info. I'm going to send them out. I'm going to mail these bad boys out halftime of the Vikings game tonight. I'm going to address these, stamp them, throw them in the mailbox for tomorrow. Just call it ready to go. So we're going to try and knock out half the goal by bribing you with these Stoney's cards. Otherwise, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. The goal is important. The goal is all-encompassing. The goal is the goal. So I'm minding my own business. I'm at the gym today because I got to get ready for the big fight on February 22nd. The real fight, not the one where people beg you, and then when you go, here's what you need to do, they go, stop it, you're picking on me. The real fight between people who want to. I get done with that. I go home, and I get this, a listener sends a text to the show line, and they say, what the fuck is this? And they send me this YouTube channel called Devo's Nooner. And the show was called Devo's Nooner. And it's by a channel called Devo's Weed Chronicles. And I have not watched this yet, but I saw their setup and I was like, I gotta check this out. Anytime the audience sends me weird, goofy fucking stuff, I gotta watch it with you. It's like, that's how we discovered Ed and Michelle. People were sending us Ed and Michelle videos, and now look, we're checking out Ed and Michelle live streams on Saturday nights, and our audience is writing horrifically inappropriate questions to Ed and Michelle, and they're being good sports about it. You guys, I send you places. I send you to other people's channels as a show of goodwill and to promote them, and you guys, you embarrass me by asking Michelle to show her tits. Fucking Decline host goes in there with numero uno Josh Denny fan. He's like, hey, Michelle, why don't you take your top off and let them titties out? She's like, oh, no, I don't want to blind everybody. And it's just like, those are my guys. Those are my guys asking Michelle to pull her titties out. Well, somebody sent me this Devo's Nooner channel, and I haven't watched this yet. Like I said, I saw the pause screen on mute. I want to watch this with you and see what we've got. Should we jump around? Let's jump around until they do the... What the fuck? Yeah. We're going to do the reveal together on this one. So I don't know what this show is about. I'm guessing weed. Look, gun to my head, shot in the dark, weed. I don't know where it's going to go, but I do know that these two have the utmost confidence. Here it is.
Oh, hey, man, I shouldn't have done that dab. Roadhog, what's going on, man?
Dude.
It's literally just 2 potheads. Oh, I shouldn't have done that dab, man. You know what I like? I like it when a show is what is advertised. I like it that when a show just goes, hey, it's a couple of potheads doing a show, and then you turn it on, and you're like, holy shit, it really is. It's just 2 potheads talking. And I also like that they're very courteous. Look at this here at the bottom, 18 plus only. Thank you. Letting the kids know this ain't for you.
That's kind of like Alabama and Mississippi.
Have you?
So here's the first guy. I don't know if he's Devo or not, but he's crusty as fuck, and he's got his shirt off. And pretty soon we're going to see the other guy who, that's Devo, because this, you know how I deduced that? He's got Devo written on his forehead. So we got one crusty shirtless guy, I tell you what, Granny should team up with these guys and do a show. Seems right up his alley.
Those names messed me up
today.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just looking out for your best interest, dude.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Does this motherfucker have a Snoopy tattoo on his titty? Get the fuck out of here. Guys, drugs are fine.
Thank you guys for hitting that like button. Hit that like button. Get them algorithms a pumping.
Yeah.
Like a Amish lady on a butter churn.
Oh my God. Dutch Mantel for the win. And he's got a Confederate flag and Jesus and weed and skulls. There's a lot of conflicting shit going on here. Confederate flag, Jesus Christ, weed, skulls. All right, boys, you have my interest. Take it away.
And it's and she's got 20 kids and they're out of butter and it's breakfast time.
Or look.
Yes, goes look. and he shows them their YouTube thumbnail. These guys are baked out of their fucking heads. Go back to that. Look, that guy's doing some kind of Amish metaphor, and this guy just sees their show is on his phone, and he's amazed. Look, I gotta go back to that one more time. Let's go to about 7:03. That's perfect. Oh.
And she's got 20 kids and they're out of butter and it's breakfast time.
Or look.
Here, they're the look. It's breakfast time. Here, I look.
And she's got 20 kids and they're out of butter and it's breakfast time.
Or look. I gotta pull it down now. What?
I seen it. I seen that.
Bad ass, dude.
he's amazed by their thumbnail showing up on their YouTube video. These guys we might check in with these guys regularly and actually have them on the show. Oh my God, and it's 4:20 in the afternoon. Beautiful. I wonder what the Devo's Weed Chronicles guys are doing.
Pretty cool, man. What up, Gary? Welcome in, sir.
What up, Gary?
See,
Hitting the bigger bong, stopped in the snow some.
You can't read?
In the show. Hitting the bigger bong. Stopped in the show. Some love, hit the like bong, LOL, later, you two cool catch later. Hey.
He just thinks that's the funniest goddamn thing. Real quick, Gray Duckling with $5 says Jake's long-lost father. I don't know. The guy on the right, I can tell you this, I fucking love him and I want to have him on the show.
You too, Gary.
See, like, why does it always have to be like channels trying too hard to hate shit? It's so gay. It's like, I've always had more fun on this show when we watch shit, and even if it's not good, we're like, these guys are cool. I like these guys. They're fine. Instead, everyone's like, let's be fucking mean to them and shit on them. It's like, you can make fun of them, but it's like, you don't fucking know these guys. Quit being a tryhard. Like, we watch Ed and Michelle, and yes, I get fucking incensed at their food reviews, but I love Ed and Michelle. I think they're great. These guys are out of their fucking gourds on pot right now, but they're great. They're awesome.
Double back at you. There we go.
That one.
You know what, dude? I'm not telling you what to do, but maybe that's enough. Like, maybe you didn't need that hit. Who am I to tell him?
Hey, Angie, was I doing this?
Oh, no. Oh, God.
While I was getting churned?
Devo is now my new favorite YouTube personality. See, you don't know what you're getting with Steel Toe. You turn on Steel Toe, you're like, what are they talking about today? You're like, what the fuck is this?
You were.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a little getting churned. I mean, unless you're that one dude that was going,
You can use
Right, everybody knows that guy. Right, that's not inside at all, guys. That everybody remembers him. You remember the guy who? That guy doesn't want to get churned. Can someone do me a favor? Explain to me what the fuck that meant.
good churning.
He was doing this like he was afraid to touch it.
What the?
See, even my queen said that you could churn.
This guy, hey, by the way, guys, if any of you are single right now and you're a little frustrated by it, I want to help you out. This guy has a queen. This guy has a wife or a girlfriend. If you guys are single and you're like, you know what, I'm feeling bummed, this guy's taken. Shirtless, high as a kite, noon, Snoopy tattoo. He's spoken for, brother.
Well, how do y'all know I haven't been churning myself?
Well,
There you go, guys. A little whack off humor.
Expected.
We're doing a little.
Hey, I can go two hands or one, either way.
Oh, he's got a big dick and he's jacking it off. It's highbrow shit.
Oh shit, dude.
Hey, it's one of
Devo cracks up Upstate. Upstate's his co-host. Big juicy Upstate. He cracks him up. Big Upstate doesn't know where the fuck Devo comes up with this shit, man.
thrill's gone from churning.
Well, we're still churning.
That's when you've hit that age limit, you know, when the thrill's gone. More like a chore. It's more like a chore.
No, we I love how Upstate didn't give Devo enough, so Devo's like, no, I said more like a chore, get it? Because churning. Now, is churning fucking or jerking off? Because he thinks, so jacking off is a chore for this guy. Well, you don't have to. Upstate, come on, respond.
A chore?
Upstate just sells the shit out of it. Go back. He's like, oh, when churning yourself. Like, Devo's working on his stand-up routine about whacking off, and Upstate's just like, wait a minute, back up just 1 second.
More like a chore. It's more like a chore.
A chore?
He's baked out of his fucking head. I love these guys. I don't know who sent this to me, but thank you so fucking much. This is great.
Listen to this. What? I'm pretty sure your channel is why I'm getting chicks riding mechanical bulls. It never popped up before. Thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
These two are my two favorite guys in the world now.
You don't know. Listen, man, this is no joke. There has been, we have a few subs, okay? I'm not bragging or nothing, but we've got a few subs.
Hey, Devo, you do some bragging. What does Devo's Weed Chronicles have right now? 1,500 subs, not bad.
But we used to have like, oh crap, all kinds of different people that would come in here, right? And then we started being us and offending people and talking out of our ass, you know, and just saying whatever.
Wait a minute. Who the fuck is offended by Devo and Upstate? Like, who's watching these guys and going, I can't believe they said, I'm pissed now. God damn you, Devo and Upstate. Never again will I let my guard down.
Hell, we want to. And we've noticed, man, every 2-3 months, we get a whole different clientele of people that come in here, man, that's got some really thick skin and has a sense of humor.
I love these guys.
That's you guys, man. That's you guys. But yeah, you're
I love that Devo always kind of waits for Upstate to join in, and Upstate is always just high and doing something else.
You'll get weird shit from watching us pop up on your deal. I mean, look at it. Look at it this way. Can you imagine an algorithm?
A what? One more time. Hold on. We gotta see one more time there. Devo.
Look at it this way. Can you imagine an algorithm?
An algorithm. I'm not shitting on the guy. I genuinely love these two. This is fucking amazing. I didn't watch this before the show. Whoever sent me this, thank you. I want to do nothing but watch these two.
Trying to put us something on us to, man, we've had everything from condom commercials to Peroni's cream.
So wait a minute. The content you do has ads being generated for don't reproduce because look at what you're watching. And do you have weird lumps in your dick? Weird, painful lumps in your dick.
To Depends diapers, all kinds of shit, man, that they have ran commercials on us over on Rumble. Trying to paint the algorithm, man. I mean, we're everywhere. So the algorithm's screwed.
The algorithm is screwed, guys. That's a t-shirt right there. The algorithm is screwed. Dude, Devo, you ain't got shit on us. You know what our Rumble algorithm is? Nazi movies. That's what advertises on our channel, and they do well.
You know what I mean? When they're trying to follow us on a topic. We're not political. Right. We're not this. We're not that. We smoke weed. That's it. And we talk a bunch of shit. So they can't put nothing weed related up there yet. So they put all kinds of stuff on us, man. You know.
Upstate has nothing. Oh my, I love Devo. Devo's just a bucket of charisma. Upstate just cannot multitask.
I do like to watch bull riding with chicks on it. I've seen a little person get flung out of the arena one time because I was running the box. I seen her on it, and I went up.
Steve-O!
What the fuck? So Devo's trying to tell this story about how he bucked some midget off of a mechanical bull. Upstate, who's been silent for about 3 minutes now, just yells out, Steve-O.
I seen her on it, and I went up.
Steve-O! Papa Hambone, Christy, how y'all doing?
Nice to see you, Upstate. Welcome back.
Hang on, Upstate. I got to take this phone call, bro.
Oh no! Devo left Upstate all by himself. This is like when Bob Uecker passed out in Major League 2, and he left Monty to take over the game for him.
Oh, he's got to take a call. That means there's a song coming up. I wish he'd have told me before he dipped out.
They hung up before I could get to it.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you're not
there's
allowed
a
to play
show
music
on
anyway.
tonight
Do you hear
at
me?
7 p.m. called.
You hear me?
Huh?
You're not allowed to play music on my channel, bro. I yanked your DJ's license.
Oh shit! We got a beef.
Listen to this. Okay, I was turned on to this by one of the people in the chat. It's called Best Grow Show on Monday nights. Time to Grow. Chronic Chatter. That's what it's called. Chronic Chatter. I'm gonna push the notify.
What? All right, that's enough. We'll check in with Devo and Upstate some other time. But somebody sent me that. I did not know I was gonna like it that much. I did not know I was gonna enjoy fucking Devo and Upstate. They're now officially my new favorite duo. Or my duo. Now I'm talking. Now I get all the rhythm. You got to get into that algorithm. It's important, guys. Rexstart parody account says Devo went to go start his car. Is that where he went? God damn, Devo. Could you just focus for 5 seconds and do the show? 195 away from this afternoon's goal. Of course, we are outside of our time slot. Last time we went outside of the time slot, though, we did very well. We crushed. Hopefully, we can duplicate that. But we gotta get on it. We got 5 Stoney's gift cards. We knocked those out. There will be $95 left. So if you give us $20, $50 to Stoney's is yours. We'll mail that out today. Thank you guys very much for your contributions to this program. Let's get them moving. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. All the links are pinned to the top of the chat. Go ahead and use it. Let's see if we can have a perfect Monday leading into the Vikings game. That would make my fucking day. Speaking of the Vikings game, Speaking of the NFL, playoffs going on right now, but for a lot of teams, their season is over. One of those teams is the Dallas Cowboys, and it didn't look like this was going to be the case because I think the Chicago Bears asked if they could interview Mike McCarthy for their head coaching position, and the Cowboys said absolutely not. So the inference to make from that is that Mike McCarthy was going to be coming back as the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Well, this afternoon, we got word from Jerry Jones there in Dallas. The Cowboys are moving on from Mike McCarthy as head coach of the team. So the coaching carousel continues in Dallas. They just haven't been able to find anyone since what? I mean, Jason Garrett was okay. But really, since Barry Switzer was able to win a Super Bowl, the team just really, they've been on the cusp a few times. Like Romo had him knocking at the door once in a while, but nothing really. Then you had Jason Garrett as the head coach. You had Dak Prescott come in. Dak's done okay. I don't think Dak's a $60 million quarterback, but Jerry decided to give him $60 million a year. That's the thing with the NFL. If you find your franchise quarterback, you got to pay him market price, even if it's inflated and they don't deserve it. I mean, Dak Prescott makes $10 million a year more than Patrick Mahomes. And do you notice that the real dynasty quarterbacks are always guys who are taking less money than the top guys? It's a smart move so you can build around them. You have Tom Brady, was famous for getting paid well under his market value just so the Patriots could keep stocking up the defense and keep winning Super Bowls. Patrick Mahomes, you don't hear him. Granted, a few years ago he got $50 million a year, and back then that was, outrageous for quarterbacks. But now Dak's getting 60. And you don't hear Patrick Mahomes bitching. He just goes about his business. Kansas City's the 1 seed. They, 15-2 this year? Best team in football. And their quarterback takes a little less than market value. King Kong Dong says Vikings going to lose next week. If they win tonight, fly, Eagles, fly. Oh, Christ. That's right. Fucking Eagles fans, man. I said it this morning. I said I would have rather the Bucs won. I would have rather gone to Detroit next week if we beat Los Angeles. I don't want to fuck around with Philly and Philly. That is a huge home field advantage. I don't want to fuck around with the Eagles in Philadelphia. No, thank you. I'd rather take a third shot at Detroit and see if we could get that one taken care of. Because to go to the Super Bowl, you're probably going to have to go to Detroit anyway. I'd rather get that one done first. But, hear me out. If we win tonight, and that's a big if we win tonight and Washington can upset Detroit, NFC Championship game at US Bank Stadium, what do you say? Don't sit there. Don't call me delusional. Don't you dare call me delusional. There's a chance. It's the playoffs. It's one and done. Anybody, hey, as evidence from last week, anybody can have a bad game. Even the Lions. Cowboys haven't been in the NFC Championship since 1995. They have 4 playoff wins in 29 years. I'm not a Cowboys guy. I really don't like the Cowboys, matter of fact. But I don't think I've always liked Mike McCarthy as a coach, like begrudgingly, because he was the Packers coach and I hate the Packers. But I've always thought he was good. I always thought he got kind of a bad rap. But people hate him. People think he's garbage. Dallas thought he was garbage. They're letting him go. That team was so riddled with injuries. Dak Prescott goes out for the year. It's just not fair. It's just not fair. People, by the way, really liking. Can we add Devo and Upstate to the Ed and Michelle list of shows we really like and we can check in on from time to time? Rexstart parody account says, call this episode Churnin'. Yeah, I think that was the Churnin' episode. Power Windows calling them Beavis and Butthead in real life. And Sam Show just says, damn, oink, oink, oink. Now, wait a minute. Now, what's his name? Devo might have been a little bigger. But Upstate was a skinny as a rail little pothead guy. I don't think that's fair to lump him in. And Devo has a sweet personality. How dare you guys? All right, feel like I'm talking to nobody. 195 is the number for today. Let's see if we can make a little movement, make a little noise, knock out the afternoon goal, and make it a perfect start to the week. All right, let's get into some news items. This is bizarre. I saw Danny Polachuk tweeted this. And when I retweet stuff, it usually means I'm getting it, I'm logging it so I can copy and paste it into the show prep later that day. And this Gavin Newsom interview is just bizarre. Like like LA is burning to the ground. Like the fires have not been put out yet. The damage is still racking up. And this conversation that NBC News had with Gavin Newsom just kind of shows, in my opinion, how out of touch this guy is. A little crazy. First of all, check me if I'm wrong. They have a green screen of the wildfires. Not like they're not out there surveying damage and taking a look and seeing what the fire's done. They literally just put Gavin Newsom in front of a green screen and projected wildfire rubble and destruction on the green screen. That's strange, man. That's really weird. Like, if you're out in the rubble, you're out in the rubble. I get that. I understand. But if you're not out in the rubble, fuck, dude, we don't need to be reminded by a picture projected on a screen behind you what a shithole things have become. But Gavin Newsom, governor of California, leader of this whole thing, what do you want to talk to him about? You can talk to him about anything. The wildfires, wildfire prevention, how this thing might have started, all kinds of questions that got to just be burning that you got to get out there.
Here's Los Angeles will be host to the World Cup and then the Super Bowl and then the Olympics. With this rebuilding effort needing to take place, is LA going to be ready for all of those goals?
Yeah, that's the question we should ask. Hey, you know how all these people are losing their houses? And you know how BlackRock is probably going to come in and buy all this land for pennies on the dollar since all the insurance companies canceled people's policies this year, almost like they knew something was coming? Yeah, we could talk about that. Bummer. Boo. Or we can talk about the Olympics, the World Cup, and the Super Bowl. Gavin, balls in your court. I don't know how the media gets accused of being biased. I don't understand how the media gets accused of treating Democrats with kid gloves. I mean, look at Gavin Newsom. They're holding his feet to the wildfire here and just really asking him the tough questions like, are you going to get ready for the Olympics, World Cup, and the Super Bowl? Gav. Big Daddy Gav. Let's hear his fucking craze. By the way, this answer he gave makes me totally think that this is going to be a BlackRock Vanguard rebuild and they're going to buy up everything on the cheap and that's why this happened.
Global events?
My humble position, and it's not just being naively optimistic, that only reinforces the imperative moving quickly, doing in the spirit of collaboration and cooperation. President of the United States, Donald Trump.
Look at that. We got to move quickly. We got all these events coming. We got to move quickly. We should bring these private developers in. We can bring these private businesses in. They know how to help get the ball rolling. They know how to bring in the help we need to rebuild Los Angeles. We'll just sell them some land and let them take care of it and get it all fixed up, and they'll help us, and they'll be like the saviors of the city. Who cares if they bought up all the land that was once owned by individuals? It's a hedge fund corporation's land now, but they're helping.
Trump, to his credit, was helpful in getting the Olympics to the United States of America, to get it down here in LA. We thank him for that. This is an opportunity for him to shine, for this country to shine, for California and this community to shine. The opportunity with all of that and all that opportunity and that pride and spirit that comes from not just hosting those three iconic games.
People's houses are not done burning down yet, and this crazy sack of shit is talking about how much of a boner he has for everybody working together rebuilding. Jesus, dude. Let the fire smolder a little bit.
And venues, but also the opportunity, I think, to rebuild at the same time. And that's why we're already organizing a Marshall Plan. We already have a team of looking and reimagining LA 2.0.
There you go. That's the part that scared the shit out of me. A Marshall Plan. What was the Marshall Plan? Europe was destroyed by World War II, so the Allies aided a bunch of countries to reject communism. Rebuild their economies. and so that they would adopt Western capitalism. I mean, build an infrastructure that could serve their communities. Gavin Newsom is doing the same thing now with Los Angeles. Marshall Plan 2.0. So a lot of government money is going to go in the hands of a lot of big corporations. There's going to be a big land grab between all of them at pennies on the dollar because, they'll rebuild it. Well, why can't the people who lost their homes just get an insurance check and they can rebuild it? Well, no. See, they canceled the insurance policy for fire in a dry tinderbox desert area. It makes total sense. So the insurance company goes to Gavin Newsom and goes, rebuilding from a fire is going to take billions of dollars. Let us cancel people's wildfire insurance. Okay, sounds good. Then a big wildfire comes. Gavin Newsom goes, hey, now the insurance company's not on the hook for the billions of dollars in damage. The state of California should take care of it. We'll print the billions of dollars and we'll give it to all my fucking business criminal buddies and they can rebuild the city. He said it himself. Reimagine the city, LA 2.0. Get ready. And then I'm reading articles today where the news is going, shame on Facebook for getting rid of fact checkers, especially at a time when all these wildfire conspiracy theories are out there. And I'm like, what conspiracy theories? People are saying that this wildfire is going to be taken advantage of by private companies working with government. Tell me that's not going to happen.
And we are making sure everyone's included, not just the folks on the coast, people here that were ravaged by this disaster.
You just said you're organizing a Marshall Plan for the rebuilding of California. What is that Marshall Plan? Tell us about this Marshall Plan.
We're just starting to lay out. I mean, we're still fighting these fires. So we're already talking to city leaders. We're already talking to civic leaders. We're already talking to business leaders and nonprofits. We're talking to labor leaders. We're starting to organize how we can put together a collection of individuals on philanthropy for recovery, how we can organize the region, how we can make sure that we are seeking federal assistance for the Olympics more broadly. But
wow. I mean, you might as well just come out and say it. You know, I mean, he's like, oh, yeah, we're looking at X, Y, and Z. We're looking at this thing, that thing. You're looking at selling it to your criminal buddies.
Also federal assistance for the recovery efforts and how we can galvanize the community with folks that love this community to really develop a mindset so that at scale, we're dealing with the scope of this tragedy and responding to it at scale with efficiency like the executive order I talked about, time value of delivering projects, addressing building codes, addressing permitting issues, and moving forward to
I'm sorry, but everything he says when he talks about permits and building codes and everything else, he's not talking about, he doesn't sit there and go rebuilding people's houses, getting families back in their homes. It's not that. None of it's that. It's all fucking reimagining LA 2.0. This asshole sees this fire as like burning out all the shit so that he can rebuild it in his image. These fucking weirdos in California. It's evil, man. It really is evil. Yankee says the fucking Olympics? What? Yeah, they got the Olympics in LA. Olympics, World Cup, and Super Bowl. It's coming up pretty fucking quick. Sam Show says the green screen is awesome. Right? They put a fucking green screen in there of fire damage. They put up a green screen of shit on fire. Shit's already on fire. We don't need a green screen of shit on fire. Hey guys, I know there's a terrible fire out there. Here's the governor to talk about it. And in case you forgot or you're tired of looking out your window and seeing your old yard set ablaze, here's a bunch of pictures of cities that have already been wiped out by wildfire. Isn't this great? God, this whole thing has been tone deaf. I think this should be counted as a man-made natural disaster. And it's not fucking climate change. It's not anything like that. It's lack of irrigation and lack of forest management. That's what caused this. But hey, don't worry, guys. We have a really diverse fire department. Cool. Then everyone from all races helped to fuck this up. Aaron's Dingley thing with $2 says, Skol, Aaron in the after nothing. Thank you very much for the $2, buddy. We are 195. Trying to do an evening show goal. I got my hopes up, because the last time we did one of these in the afternoon, you guys fucking destroyed it. You guys crushed that goal. It was fucking insane. The audience number was up. Now the audience number is about kind of where I thought it would be for one of these shows. Like when we do it off hours, like 250 people. This is kind of what I thought it would be with the 4 o'clock shows. I think I was a little spoiled with the first one we did. But thank you very much. Imholt Coping engaged with 99 cents. Thank you, buddy. I love that I fucking am in these guys' heads all the time to the point where they make YouTube accounts for me. I am so fucking pumped about that. And then they get mad when I don't react the way they want me to. Well, thank you very much. You get us a little closer. The 5, the 2, and the 99 cents. 190 away from today. Hey, guys, go ahead and grab yourself some Stonies, huh? Every $20 that comes in during the evening show, we're giving you Stonies. You throw in 40, you get 2 of them. You throw in, you get how this whole thing works. Everybody who throws in $20 gets $50 to Stonies. Thank you guys very much. And if you're here to cope about me, we welcome you too. We understand. You're a fan as well, even if you can't admit it. Aaron's Dingley thing with $2 says effing autocorrect. Aaron in the after. Oh, yeah. The fucking recording. The fucking cassette tape that we played in the radio days of my first year in radio. I sounded so good. I mean, I can't believe that show didn't blow up and go national. The show I was doing in Litchfield. I do have a feel-good fire story. And if you're somebody who's not comfortable with emotion and you're not someone who deals well with admitting that, maybe some sad gay shit happens and it touches you a little bit, this next story might not be for you. Although, if you're a dude, any story about a guy finding his dog is pretty awesome. This fruitcake in California had his home destroyed, completely taken out by the wildfire, and he'd been away from his dog for days. Just kind of assumed the guy was dead. The dog was dead, that is. Apparently, the dog survived for 4 days in the rubble of the house, and the man was reunited with his dog.
I literally rescued him off the street. They deserve better than this.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
How do I get to my house?
Oh, gee. Now, come on. Wait a minute. Why is it? I saw a longer clip than this. Oh, okay. That's because this is the first clip. Okay. So they interviewed this guy in the first days, and he couldn't find his poor dog.
I literally rescued him off the street. They deserve better than this.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
How do I get to my house?
Now, all right. Now, wait, shut up. I know some of you are pieces of shit, and you're laughing at that. Don't. The guy's house burned down. It was awful. It's very emotional. It's traumatic. This guy gets to lose his shit for a little bit. Look, if the guy lost a flip-flop and he was crying that bad, I understand. That's fucking weird. I think we can give him a little bit of leeway when a wildfire claims his house and his pet. So that was day 1. 5 days pass. This guy assumes that his dog is gone. He assumes that his dog is, here's the long clip I was thinking of. He assumes his dog is dead, burned down under the rubble. Well, 5 days later, that fucking dog, like a miracle, is just standing there waiting for him.
It's Tika Tika! It's Tika Tika! It's Tika Tika!
All right, bro, I want to be on your side, but this is getting gay. I own a Chiweenie, and this is pushing it threshold-wise for me. Stop calling your dog in that high-pitched voice. Just, honest to God, dude, if you just put a little bit more bass in your voice, I'm totally on board. I think it's great. I love that you're reunited with your animal. You got to deepen it for me a little. Give me something to work with.
Hi, Boo-Boo! How's the fire?
What? That's a fucking terrible question to have. Hi, but now that sounds psychotic. That sounds like something Gavin Newsom would say to a dog. that was trapped in a wildfire. Hey, buddy, how's the fire? Great, asshole, after you left me for almost a fucking week. It was awesome. Loved it. That dog should eat this guy right now. The first thing he should do is bite his owner's hand for abandoning him for 5 days while he crawled around. Do you know, this dog is probably like Rambo now. Like, this dog was probably like hunting rats, doing shit that an indoor dog simply shouldn't be doing. Do you have any idea what I had to do to survive, what I ate, what I did? There's no going back for me. But go ahead, call me in your fucking gay voice with your awful flannel. Everything's fine for you. I ate rats, John. I ate rats. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. Oh, my God. Is he already cheating on him with another dog? You went and got another dog, you sack of shit, before the... Oh, no, you know what? This guy's so gay. He's definitely got 2 little dogs. Oh, you're alive! You're alive! Oh, honey! Oh, okay, now... Okay, bro. Bro, again, I want to be on your side. This is starting to look like a comedy sketch now. And are you Hitler saluting? I gotta say, that's a happy guy. Even the people filming are like, bro, I don't know. Like, I know this is supposed to be a happy moment, and I know that we're all supposed to be excited for you, but it's just the vibe is off. Like, it's just weird.
You're scaring us. You can take him back. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, God. NBC. Where's NBC?
What does it take to get a California atheist to thank God his gay foofy dog shows up from a wildfire? There you go. Not a sunset. Nothing like that. Just his dog showing up. Then God's back. By the way, listen to this. Did you hear that lady? As this guy's running around celebrating that his dog's alive, did that fucking lady just go, "You're scaring the dog"? You know what scared the dog? His house burning down and him living in the rubble for 5 days. We're going to get through this celebratory period. But thank you, white lady, for helping. This has been another episode of DEI Theater. You're scaring him. You're scaring him. You're scaring him. First of all, you're wearing a mask. Stop. Well, I guess with the smoke and shit, I guess it's okay. I'll give you a pass. But second of all, it's celebration time. We'll worry about the rest later.
You can take him back. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, God. NBC. Where's NBC? Where are you, Liz? Thank you. Oh, honey, thank you. Oh, God. Oh, my.
I got to be honest with you guys. Alex Stein's new show sucks. It's not. This episode of Pimp on a Blimp is fucking weird, man. I gotta say, it's not what I was expecting. Oh boy. Poe says, Aaron, you know he's a furry, right? It's not what we think. Why do you guys have to do that? Why do you have to take nice? Every time I try to show you guys something nice. Like, I'm going to show this Eagles fan calling this lady a cunt pretty soon, and you guys will be like, totally on that guy's side. She shouldn't be there. Like, you're bad people. You know, you understand that, right? You understand this is, all of you are just bad. Just bad. Anonymous says, just won a scratcher and throws $50 at the toe. Thank you very much, Anonymous.
We want the gold, sucker. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
Now, wait a minute. Am I supposed to put you down for a couple of stonies for that? Or no? What's the ruling on that one? Well, shit, guys, you're under 150 before the halfway point. Holy shit. Now we've got a chance. Thank you. Couple more of those will be right as rain. Thank you very much, Anonymous, for winning that scratcher today. If a couple of you could pull some pull tabs, we're in business. 140 away from knocking out an afternoon show goal. You guys are awesome. So really, we get rid of these stonies. We're just $40 away. Everybody who throws in 20 gets some stonies. By the way, Anonymous, I just mailed you about 5 stonies gift cards. No shit, dude. 5 of them. coming your way. Heads up. If you were one of the people who finished in the second, third, or fourth spot in the official Chad Buzamok top donations, you like it? Donation. It's like donations, but it's with a toe because we're steel toe. Do you get the? I don't think you guys get it. So usually when someone gives donations, it's like, hey, thank you, donations. But since we're steel toe and it bothers people so much when we get donations because I don't fucking know, their parents didn't hug them enough, we can call them toe-nations. So Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, gifted memberships, you too can send in a toe-nation. Hey, Chad Buzamok, it bears your name too. Aren't you excited? It's officially Chad Buzamok's top donations. Gray Duckling is at $70 in first place from this morning. Infernal Machine at 50, Stephanie at 50, and Katie at 25. Hey, guys, that means that 2 girls are at the bottom of the top 4. Half the top 4 spots are taken by women. Are you going to fucking sit for that? Are you guys going to allow that shit? We're supposed to be misogynists over here, and you're letting a bunch of fucking broads take over? All right, Anonymous says, I don't need any more gift cards. Yeah, I get that. I understand. Yeah, Doom sent me a thing. Anthony Cumia destroyed Opie the other day. Opie is the ex-wife. I hate to do this. I really do, because I know the Dabbleverse is searching for something, but guys, do you ever think that maybe it's over? Like, do you ever think, because like you guys have been desperate for a while, and now John, I guess, has taken another one of his breaks. Like, you guys know it's okay to just do your own thing. Like, just watch things. It doesn't have to have a classification or like a name or a community. Don't be so worried about being in a community. Just do your own things. I will make this statement right now. I'm sick of the Opie and Anthony shit. Like, I understand those two fighting about it. Fucking go for it. You know, they were together for like 20 years. And it is like a breakup. It is like a divorce. Anthony calling Opie the ex-wife. I have to be honest, I've listened to both of them. They're both the ex-wife. They are both jilted lovers who take shots at each other whenever they can. They're kind of like, they're both like that boyfriend that waits for someone or girlfriend. They're both the boyfriend and girlfriend that is waiting for someone to bring up their ex so they can talk shit about him. And for those two, it's fine. Like, it makes sense why those two would do that. But for the rest of us, guys, it's been 10 years. Like, I was as big an Opie and Anthony fan as anyone else, but it's been 10 years. Like, it's over. We can move on to something else. There's other stuff out there. There's really funny shows out there. I know that no one show will replace your Opie and Anthony fandom, but you got to move forward. It's like finding new music. You can't listen to the same 20 songs for the rest of your life. Like, delve into some newer shit. Those two, they're like the guys with the guns under the table in Inglourious Bastards. They're going to do this forever, those two, and that's okay. But everybody just going, oh, shit, Opie said this about Anthony. Oh, shit, Anthony said this about Opie. Guys, they're in their 60s, all right? Let them be grumpy old men. Let them be grumpy old men. They're having fun, right? But when you're like, who won? Who lost? Who owned who? They both got more money than they can spend. They're both going to be okay. They both seem to really enjoy what they're doing. I don't think anybody loses. Pants Maestro, no, I wouldn't replace it with that unless you like kids. I mean, that's a little fucked up. It says a lot about you, though. Dr. Silverwolf, I'm just fucking with you, buddy. Don't get weird on me. $2 from Dr. Silverwolf says, I wouldn't call us bad people, just joyless jerks. Fair enough. Fair enough. 140 away from this afternoon. Thank you very much. The next 5 people who drop in $20 are getting 50 to Stoney's. All the links are pinned to the top of the chat. Go ahead and throw in. We've got an outside shot at winning this thing this afternoon, which is pretty crazy. All right, let's do the Philadelphia Eagles fan thing. You know, it's funny that this story came out after the morning show ended, because we were talking about how I don't want the Vikings to go to Philadelphia, which we're going to have to if we win, tonight. Like, I don't want to go to Philly. They're fucking garbage people. They're awful. They treat people like shit. Like, and they're kind of like Philadelphia fans are like the internet. You know, the internet has that low IQ thing where even when they're being retarded, don't tell them they're being retarded. Don't like shame them, because even though you have the good point and even though you're sunning them, they're too dumb to get it. And that's Philadelphia Eagles fans. Philadelphia Eagles fans are the Discord Reddit of football. Yes, the rest of us are smarter than them. Yes, the rest of us are better than them. But here's the problem. They can outlast you because they don't care how dumb they are. The whole world sees it. Everybody from the outside understands it, but they never leave their Eagle bubble. So they never have to take an L on it. It's actually kind of fascinating. Everyone looks at this next video we're about to watch and goes, wow, that guy's a fucking asshole piece of shit. Philadelphia Eagles fans watch the video we're about to watch and go, yeah, that's why nobody should come into our house and fucking cheer for another team when fucking Eagles are on. They're too retarded to insult. So the Eagles were taking on the Packers yesterday. And a Packer fan ventured out from Green Bay to go watch her team in the playoffs in Philadelphia, hoping for a win. Her team does something really good. She cheers for them. Eagles fans mount up. Here's the clip, and I'm worried that I'm going to go to my free chat, and my audience is going to go, yeah, that guy fucking rules. That guy's awesome. Like, it's fun to go to a home game and the visitors' team's people are there. That's fun. You talk a little shit. You have some fun. At the Lions game, my buddy and I were talking shit with some of the Lions fans. After the game, we all had a beer. We all talked shit about the rest of our season. You move on. Philly, they fucking chuck beer bottles at people. They're saying fuck Millie, some 100-year-old fan. They're disgusting. Here we go.
After reviewing the play, the runner was short of the goal line. They got one more yard though. They're close.
I know what play they're talking about. Josh Jacobs ran the ball. He had like a 25-yard run, and he almost dragged two Philly defenders into the end zone for a touchdown. They ruled it a touchdown. Upon further review, they marked the ball at the half-yard line. So to make it a one-score game. This Eagle fan starts clapping obnoxiously. Hey, fucko. The game's about to tighten up. Like, the Packers are punching this shit in. And then he yells at that woman for celebrating the play.
The runner was short of the goal line.
And then he gets right in her face and just yells at her.
They got one more yard though. They're close. Yeah, but they're not in. It's not a touchdown. Yeah. So you don't jerk off. Come in the air. Okay, well,
So don't jerk off and come in the air. Isn't that kind of what being an Eagles fan is all about? Like, isn't that your next move? Like, if the Packers take the lead, you're jerking off on somebody. You guys don't handle this shit well.
come in the air. Okay, well, don't call her a dumb cunt. She's an ugly dumb cunt. Cool.
Eagles fans, the internet of the NFL. And I say the internet of the NFL because nobody looks at this guy and goes, wow, he's fucking cool. Everyone kind of looks at each other and goes, that guy's fucking pathetic, right? And they're like, yeah. But then you just go look over at all the Eagles fans patting him on the back. You're so dope. Boom, fucking got him. Bro, they're not going to come back here again. That's fucking great. I just want one of these guys to just get their fucking heads bashed in with a baseball bat. Just at one of these games. Just watch somebody take this dickhead and beat him senseless.
Cool.
You gonna do anything? Shut the fuck up. Yeah, you know what we should do? We should get in a fight in the middle of a fucking football game. You fucking ape retard. God, guys like this are the worst. At least the other Eagles fans are at least like, even for us, this is a little bad.
Yep.
And then oh, God, I wish he would have kept the camera running because the Packers punched it in on the very next play. I'm sure that guy was really easy to deal with. The Eagles earlier today told TMZ Sports that they're looking into the incident. Well, what are you going to do? You know? What are the Eagles going to do? What are you going to ban? You can't ban the guy from the game because if you start banning that guy from the game, you're banning every Eagles fan from the game. You guys have no classy fans. Like, your whole reputation in the league is that every one of you are dog shit. Like, you throw beer bottles at opposing teams' fans. If a 100-year-old woman is at the game to watch her team, you hold banners in the street and chant "fuck Millie," which you guys are allowed to do. And no, I don't think this guy should be like uninvited from all Eagles games. I think the Eagles should just have to look at who they are and embrace it. And that's their identity. Whenever any team thinks about going to Philly, their fans think, ew, they got to go to Philly with all those gutter trash shitheads. And the gutter trash shitheads are like, yeah, that's fucking right. We're the retard shitheads. Don't fuck with us. We'll tard rage. Oh, boy. Vadam says, I wonder if Eagles fans have sex with married woman and do degenerate sex acts like wife swapping. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? And whose side are you on? Whose side are you on over here? That doesn't have anything to do with the Eagles fans. And by the way, that guy is clearly not having sex with anybody. But also, I saw some people commenting on that story, and they were like, why didn't that guy stand up for his lady and beat the shit out of that guy? What are you going to do? Get in a fight? Get in a fight with a shitload of witnesses? You're there for a nice time with your fiance, and what are you going to do? Beat the fuck out of a guy and get you both thrown out of the game? Let me tell you something. If you got a good woman, she's embarrassed by shit like that. Like, if you've got a good woman, if you have like a weird manipulative psycho bitch, she'll get off on watching you try to beat the shit out of some guy in public and look like a classless hunk of white trash. That's a good red flag. If you've got like a classy broad, like a good chick, you get in a fight in public, even if you're like in the right, people are going to, even if you're in the right, your girlfriend is going to be like, what the fuck did you do that for? Now you embarrassed us. Like, why did you let that idiot fucking goad you into fighting him? Yeah, but I punched him in the face. And oh, great. Now we're kicked out of the game. You might be arrested. It's just. But I will say, the one thing about Philly is it does give them an advantage because I bet you they have the highest percentage of home game fans out of any football team because nobody wants to go. So it is effective in that sense. Oh, CJ, is this true? Thank you for the $5 first off. I appreciate that. But no way. The guy filming created a GoFundMe to beg for donations to attend the game and then tried to get the other guy banned. They're both gay F words. Wait. So he created a GoFundMe before this guy yelled at him? Even if he created one after, that's still gay. You should be doing a podcast, an internet show, if you want to ask for donations. That's the way to do it. Everybody knows that. But even if he created a GoFundMe after he got treated like shit by that Eagles fan, just because you got treated like shit by an opposing team's fan doesn't mean you get a shitload of money. That's dumb. Well, then now, now it's a hate. Now I hate both of them. Now they're both losers. And could you imagine, hey, man, I'm starting a GoFundMe. You want to give money so I can go to Philly in January? Ew. Hey, guys, I'm starting to GoFundMe. Oh, where do you want to go? Mogadishu. Just figure I'd go to the Bakara market and, do some AK-47 shopping. I hear it's a nice time to do it this time. This time of year, good time to go to Mogadishu. The Moog, as they say. Yes, I just compared Philadelphia to Mogadishu while living in St. Cloud, Minnesota. I understand the irony. That puts us 135 away from tonight. Or this afternoon. Thank you guys very much. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Rumble Rant, Super Chats. Everybody who throws in $20 tonight is getting $50 to Stoney's. So let's knock out the rest of that $135. There's CJ with another $2. He says he did the GoFundMe before. He's a Packers blogger. Yeah, well, now I don't like either of them. But you know what that story did? It played on my bias against Philadelphia Eagles fans because I do so hate them very, very much. One of the most wholesome football stories I saw over this weekend. Did you guys see Wolf Blitzer's TV setup? Wolf Blitzer is a lifelong Buffalo Bills fan. And I know a lot of people think when people have lots of money that, oh my God, they must live a lavish lifestyle. They must live high on the hog. Oh, I bet you they got the nicest of everything. Wolf Blitzer lives like an 80-year-old cheapskate. And I think that's endearing because if you're not going to spend it at 80, you're never going to spend it. Like some people just, no matter how much money they have, they don't have expensive taste. Well, Wolf Blitzer took a picture from his living room or his sports room, whatever it was, of the Bills just kicking the fucking dog piss out of the Denver Broncos. And what's the first thing everybody noticed? I'm going to put this up here. What's the first thing everybody noticed about Wolf Blitzer and his living room? I'm going to let you guys linger on this for a little bit. Then I'm going to head back to the chat, and then we'll see what you guys think. Multi-millionaire Wolf Blitzer. Sam Show says the woman also catches shit because she's willingly with a gay F word, so she's also a gay F word. So nobody in that Eagles-Packers story is safe. I mean, look, you're not going to get me to, go too far defending a Packer fan. Dive Bar says his dinky old TV. Yeah. So people were just shitting all over Wolf Blitzer, making fun of him for his tiny little old man TV. So TCL steps in, and TCL buys Wolf Blitzer as if Wolf Blitzer needs nice new shit paid for by somebody else. TCL jumped in. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, 76 years old. Wolf Blitzer, not 80. TCL said the company would love to hook him up with any size TV he wants, all the way up to 98 inches. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with TCL TVs, but I believe a 98-inch TCL is about $40. They are, I think they're Korean. I'm not sure. But look, I'm not a TV expert. I own one. I own a TCL. I'm ridiculously happy with it. I don't get like brands and shit like that. April always needed a Samsung TV. She's like, it needs to be a Samsung. I turn on a Samsung. I turn on a TCL. I turn on a Vizio. I turn on a fucking. Are there any other? I don't know. I know Samsung. I don't know those. I turn on any other TV. I'm like, they all look nice to me. They all look good. I'm that kind of guy. No word yet if Blitzer will take TCL up on the offer, but with a massive showdown between the Bills and the Ravens set for the divisional round, he could act fast. Either way, Wolf's excited. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, Wolf's excited. I don't know, man. He's probably not going to take the deal because. Oh, thank you, Von Kaiser. Zenith. When it comes to Mikey Two Milk says, are they the same model as your monitors? One's an Element. They're TVs. They're not. The old one, the really old one you guys like to make fun of, is a Polaroid. When we were setting all this shit up, I was going to go buy new monitors, and I know I had this TV, this flat screen TV sitting here, and then in the crawl space, I had this Polaroid, and I'm like, works for me. Works for me. But it's like old men like that, they have their shit and it works and that's what they want. You try to offer them like a really not like, oh man, we'll give you a 98-inch TV. A guy like Wolf Blitzer will be like, where do I put it? Like he'll start freaking out because he'll be like, oh man, if I if I put it over there, then I'm going to have to move all of my old Jim Kelly stuff. And I don't want to move my old Jim Kelly stuff. And I have a Bryce Pop jersey over there. I don't want to move my framed Bryce Pop jersey. It's no way. Old men, they're stuck in their ways. They're comfortable. Wolf Blitzer probably loves that old TV. He probably, when people come over and they talk about his TV, he goes, I've had that TV for 37 years, and it still keeps a great picture. He's like Martin Lawrence's dad. He's like James Earl Jones in Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. That television is 40 years old. Still keeps a good picture. He loves it. Gray Duckling with $2 says, you heard it here. Aaron is going Mo. Wait. Hold the phone. When the fuck? I remember this afternoon's show pretty well so far. I don't remember the I'm going Mo part. I don't even remember when I could have said anything that could be, you could extrapolate I'm going Mo from it. I'm starting to think that maybe you misheard. 135 away from this afternoon. That'd be fucking awesome if we knocked out a goal in the afternoon outside of business hours, and we're only 135 away. Everybody throw in $20. We'll set you up with $50 to Stoney's. We'll mail them out today. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, etc. Throw it all in there. Now we're close enough. Now before when we were at 190, I was like, we're doing it off hours, off peak. Let's have some fun. Then we got the game coming up. Now I'm like 135, guys. We go on a run now, then we go on a run at 5:55. We go till 6:30. I think we fucking got this thing. Now I have that dreaded thing called hope. Unfortunately, Sam Show says, "Yeah, you're already gay. Why would you be going there now?" See, that's not what I meant. You're not helping. I know you think you are, but you're not. Taste Fairy Ialto says he done gone Mo. That's not. Again, I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate you guys stepping in and trying to help me with this criticism I've received, but it's not. I don't think it's having the impact that you guys think it does. Carrie Underwood is going to perform at Donald Trump's inauguration. I didn't know that Carrie Underwood. You agree to do that Trump inauguration? People kind of, a few people in that business stopped talking to you quite as much. I mean, I know she's still country music, and they tend to lean a little more right, but I don't know. It's funny because you don't see Republicans treat liberals that way. Like if people agree to play at the Biden administration inauguration, Republicans aren't like, we're fucking not going to buy any of his shit anymore. I feel like they got all that shit out of their system when they smashed Dixie Chick CDs back in 2003. Republicans kind of got all their, like they had Cop Killer with Ice-T, and they got to, they loved renting steamrollers for a while and running over a bunch of CDs. Then the Dixie Chicks shit talked George Bush, and Republicans, they rented another steamroller and they ran over a bunch of Dixie Chick CDs. I think once the whole thing went digital, Republicans were like, all right, I'm mad at this person, but I have no physical media to actually destroy. I think I'm going to let this one go. I think I'm just going to be mad silently. It'll be a silent protest. But Carrie Underwood is chosen to perform at the inauguration, which is shaping up to be pretty goddamn interesting, to be honest with you. I want to cover it on the show. I want to do a live watch along of the inauguration. I don't know how long it lasts, but you're going to have a speech by Trump, obviously. You're going to have him be sworn in. I was definitely going to grift for it. I was going to do a thing where, if we knock out next Monday morning and next Monday evening's show all in one fell swoop, then what I'll do is I'll just stay on the air until the inauguration starts and go all the way through the inauguration. How long is the inauguration ceremony? That's what we need to know. It occurs every January 20th. That we're well aware of. What time does it start? When does Trump take office? I know they're starting the thing at noon. I just don't know how long it goes. Here it is. We've got call to order, invocation. They're going to have Cardinal Dolan, the Archbishop of New York. They're going to have Reverend Franklin Graham say a little prayer. Vice presidential oath of office. You got to have J.D. Vance. He's got to be the opening act. Carrie Underwood is going to do America the Beautiful, and then right on to Donnie J. Trump. Okay. So it's just going to be musical prelude, call to order. Wow, Amy Klobuchar is going to be doing the call to order. That's bipartisan as all hell. Then Cardinal Dolan, then Franklin Graham. Then they're going to swear in J.D. Vance. Then Carrie Underwood's going to sing a song. Then they're going to swear in Donald J. Trump. And he's going to give the inaugural address, then a benediction, then off we go, national anthem, and head on home. So, yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll celebrate Donald Trump getting sworn in. We'll attach it to some goals. It's a steel toe thing. There's got to be a goal grift. If there's not a goal grift, can it really be a steel toe thing? So that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. No, Doom Clone, I haven't accepted my gay roots. Who started it tonight? Who started it? I know. It was Gray Duckling, wasn't it? Who started the gay shit today? I don't mean to brag, but I take this better than anyone else. There's so many people who started off, yo, I'm going to fucking get Aaron. I'm going to shit on him. And then I just smile and go, hey, come on now. What are you doing? That's not okay. Like, no, you're supposed to get pissed. Why? I don't know you. You and I don't know each other. The fuck are you talking about? No. Come on, get mad. No, it's funny. You're calling me gay. You and I don't know each other. What? Even if you really did think I was gay, explain to me how that impacts me at all. And then they just came in and they started having fun with the show and they just became regular fans who like to joke around. I don't think they knew. I think they come from shows like Patrick where the hosts are thin-skinned and you can't make fun of them or they hide. They didn't know that when this show was on the radio, it was basically just all of us fucking shitting on each other. It was a great goddamn time. Gray Duckling with $2 said, you said something about Mogadishu. No, I said the Moog. I said I'm going to the Moog, not I'm going to the Mo. I didn't say I'm going Mo. I very clearly said, Doom, back me up on this. Doom will back me up. Doom is an honest guy. Doom, tell him. I said I'm going to the Moog. I didn't say I'm going Mo. Tell him, Doom. See, like, Doom isn't like a ritualistic steel-toe ball washer. He clips stuff for Melton, which, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sure your parents wished for better for you. But Doom is an honest arbiter of these things, and he's going to tell you right now, before God and everybody, that I said I'm going to the Moog, not I'm going Mo. You are going to feel so stupid when Doom comes in here and he sets you all straight. 135 away from today's goal. We got 5 Stoney's gift cards. Everybody who throws in $20 gets $50 to Stoney's. So throw us some Streamlabs, some PayPal, some Venmo. Let's see if we can get a weird afternoon show goal knocked out in the next 30 minutes. We got close. We got a fighting chance. So if you want to donate. Pants Maestro shitting on him going, Melton is Doom's daddy. Take that for what you mean it for. Ew. Isn't Doom like 40 years too old? MSO says Mo Imholt. See, again, it's not true. Not true at all. So yeah, the Trump inauguration, Carrie Underwood's going to sing at it. It just doesn't seem like people are getting as much backlash this time around. I think what happened was they're kind of a little more resigned to their fate. You know, last time it was Hillary Clinton and they're like, we're going to fucking crush him and it's over. Trump's a joke. And it caught him by surprise, so they threw a tantrum. This time they knew they fucked up with Biden. Kamala Harris was terrible. And they're kind of like, yeah, he won. We just, almost like they're 8 years older than last time, and they just don't have the energy to go all hellfire and brimstone like they did last time. Kathy Griffin's not cutting anybody's heads off. It's just not as fun this time around. Speaking of Trump news, Special Counsel Jack Smith officially resigning after his final report just a week before Trump takes office. Another win for the Trump. There was also the sentencing was held in that New York case that he had. Remember the 34 felony counts that Trump was guilty of. They suspended all sentencing. They said, what's your sentence? Nothing. He's going to be basically they said it's going to be president. He's going to be president. So, yeah, he's guilty technically. But there's nothing we can really do to him thanks to the Supreme Court decisions and the fact that he's president. So, yeah, guilty of 34 felony counts. What's the punishment? Nothing. I think he's the only guy to be convicted of 34 felonies, and the punishment is jack shit. Special Counsel Jack Smith resigned from the Department of Justice, according to a court filing released on Saturday, just a few days after filing his final 2-volume report. Smith's resignation was expected to occur before President-elect Trump took the oath of office. The former DOJ prosecutor sought to charge Trump with a variety of crimes, including attempting to overturn the 2020 election and his handling of classified material after leaving the White House. That was the whole raid on Mar-a-Lago and all that shit. The problem is, again, with that Supreme Court decision, they can't do anything to him. He's president, and you can't charge the president with any of these crimes. You can't throw him in prison for any of this shit, especially if he did it while acting as president of the United States. You can't even charge the guy if he did it as part of his duties as the president. And by the way, overturning the 2020 election, he had some shit that he wanted the courts to look at that showed some irregularities with the vote count. I'd hardly say that's attempting to overturn the election. But Aaron, what about January 6th? Oh, you mean that thing where Trump told them not to go in the Capitol and to fucking go home? Yeah, he's really leading a coup there. Sorry, FBI, that was on you. And then the handling classified material thing, where they raided Mar-a-Lago. But then, remember, they found classified material in the trunk of Joe Biden's sports car in his garage. And they went, well, why didn't you charge him? And they're like, he's too retarded and stupid and old to know that he did anything wrong. And I'm like, first of all, that's not exactly an excuse. And number two, he has the nuclear codes. That's frightening as all hell. You're saying that this guy is too senile to know that keeping classified documents in his Camaro is illegal. Yeah, he doesn't know. Okay, but yet he's still allowed to nuke a country if he wants to. Oh, yes, indeed, he still has that power. Brilliant. Pants Maestro with a great question. He says, drinking a Bloody Mary. I'm not going to say Maury. Bloody Mary tonight, Aaron? No. I have to tell you right now, I had one for the Lions game. It didn't work. The curse is broken. Not doing it. I'm going to see if it reversed itself. That's what we're going to do. Coyote NV with $4.99 says, "Are you having a bloody on the air?" Nope. No, sir. I'm gonna let it ride. We're gonna go into this one. No bloody, no nothing. I did have one of those non-alcoholic, spicy Bloody Mary mixes. I don't think I brought it down here. I had one of those today, so that kind of counts. But last two times we played the Lions, the Bloody Mary thing didn't work. Last time we played the Rams, the Bloody Mary thing didn't work. So I'm trying something different. Coyote, thank you very much for the $5. That puts us 1:30 away. We have a half hour left. Let's just do a big fucking rally and bang this goal out right now. Do overtime. Have a perfect Monday with an afternoon show, which would be great. And then go into that Vikings game the right way. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Rumble Rants. Remember, every $20 today gets you $50 to Stonies. Just, ultimate underdog story if we knock out tonight's goal. And with that $50 we got earlier from Anonymous, that gave me hope. And as a Vikings fan, God damn it, hope. This is an interesting question. And the fact that it's starting to be talked about, the fact that they're discussing it. What is this? Get unlimited access. Wow, is CNN charging people to read their shit now? Oh man, shit must be going really bad. That's fascinating. There are people talking now about how this Luigi Mangione thing, him shooting the United Healthcare CEO to death, they're talking about the possibility of whether or not the jury could decide to acquit him. Even if they have all the evidence, shows he's guilty, showed they killed the guy, there is something that makes you very powerful as a juror, and that's called jury nullification, where if you get called for jury duty and they place you on the jury, which is frightening because I think the old saying is like when you're charged with a crime and you go to trial, your fate is determined by a group of people too dumb to get out of jury duty, which is true and frightening. But you can get onto a jury and you can exercise what's called jury nullification, where you can just say someone's not guilty. You can hang up the whole thing and get the whole deal either thrown out, hung jury. They have to either retry it or dismiss it. It's pretty fascinating. I wish we would use it more. I know there was a dad in Texas who shot a guy who was accused of blanking his kid. And, well, you remember the video of the guy by the payphone bank, and he turns around and shoots the PDF. That guy got tried, and they acquitted him. That guy did not do, I don't think he did a day in prison. And I don't think he got convicted because the jury decided to nullify. They're like, nope, he shot a piece of shit monster that we all wish was dead. And we're going to go ahead and say, nope, didn't do it. You know, it's kind of like what Trump talks about when he goes, I could shoot a guy on Fifth Avenue and they couldn't put me in jail for it. Yeah. Trump fan gets on the jury, says not guilty. They're worried about that happening with Luigi Mangione. And like, if I'm his defense prosecutor and anybody tries to pull any like bench trial shit, fuck that. I fight it. I want that thing going to a jury trial. Now, I don't think it was right for Luigi Mangione to just kill a CEO, to just murder the CEO of United Healthcare. Even if you think that these healthcare companies are garbage, and they are, they can be. Like, murdering their CEO is not going to change anything. They're just going to get another guy in there who's going to do their bidding. You got to remember, these giant corporations don't see any of these people as human beings. They're all, even the CEO, they're replaceable cogs in the machine. So whatever Luigi Mangione did, it's not going to have an impact on healthcare as we know it. But the fact that people hate these health insurance companies so much could work in his favor, as, again, the jury nullification thing is a real deal. And if you get, that's the thing, if you get just one, if you can find one juror who's like, no, I fucking hate health insurance companies, like maybe his brother or his wife or somebody was, you know, they died prematurely because they couldn't get covered for a certain procedure, some shit like that happens, and Luigi Mangione, man, he could walk. He could walk out of there and either, like I said, either get a hung jury or be completely acquitted of the entire thing. Will it happen? I don't know. How often does it happen? How often do people walk? Some would argue that O.J. Simpson was jury nullification. That the jury looked at all of that evidence and, like, you're looking at it, you're like, dude, there's really like a slim to none chance that O.J. didn't kill these people. Like, this, all the signs point to O.J. being the guy. And they went, no, it wasn't a hung. Remember, the O.J. Simpson case was not a hung jury. The O.J. Simpson case was an acquittal. It was unanimous. Everyone said, no, he didn't do it. So, whatever the case, I think you could argue that O.J. Simpson was a case of jury nullification. Will they go that far with Luigi Mangione? I don't know. Dude, there are a lot of people who really are fucking swayed by that guy. First of all, there's women who think he's cute. And then there's people who hold the same grudge to health insurance companies that this guy does. So I know his trial is a long way out. It's probably over a year away. But if I were him, I'd roll the dice. Because you're going to prison for the rest of your life anyway, whether you take a plea or you take it to trial. You're not getting out, and if you are, you're getting out as a very, very old man. So fuck it. Go for it. Play it up for the jury. He was frustrated by these health insurance companies. How many of you have, relatives or whatever who have been turned down by these insurance companies? Just takes one of them to go, I can't convict him. I can't send this guy to prison because I'd like to do, the same thing. One of them says. And then the whole deal's hung up. It's interesting. It's the first thing I thought about when they arrested him. I was like, this is the easy part. I wonder if they can get a conviction. It'll be fascinating to watch. We're still 1:30 away from this afternoon. I don't think my dream's coming true. I really did. I thought about it today. I was like, maybe just don't do a show. Because the Vikings are on, just enjoy your day. Everything got kind of condensed and packed together and all that shit. And I was like, maybe I just shouldn't do a show. Just enjoy the day, watch the Vikings game, come back in the morning. But I got greedy and I said, I'll do a 4 to 6. I want to make the balance sheets of the business. We just got back ahead. I want to, keep pounding the pavement, make some money. But I also knew doing a show this far away from our normal time, fuck sticks, right? That's all right. We're having a good time tonight. I hope we are. I hope you're enjoying it. Hit like, hit subscribe. But boy, golly, if you got a few dollars to spare, throw in a couple for the old toe and make me feel good about deciding to do this at 3 o'clock. One thing's for sure. We got lucky last time. I definitely won't be moving the show to this time long term because this... we got one guy who threw in $50. Otherwise, it's been 2, 3, 4, 5 at a time. And that 130, it ain't looking good. Prove me wrong. Throw in a bunch. Let's get fucking weird. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo. I'm spamming the Rumble chat with $130 left on the goal. Everybody team up and throw in. I think we can get this thing, I hope we can get this. I don't think we can get this thing hammered out, but I really hope we do. I'm going to play this, and I'm not going to comment. I'm just going to let it run. We're fucking around anyway tonight, I guess. Siraj from Rumble posted this. And I think it's it could be considered one of those brain tests of are you an anxious person? Are you a stressed out person? I want to play this for you. Somebody modded a level on the regular Super Mario Brothers for NES. And they called it What It's Like Trying to Walk Through Los Angeles Right Now. I want you to watch this. And I think this will tell you how much Mario you played as a kid. Tell me if this stresses you the fuck out. Because I watched it before the show today. And I was so goddamn nervous. Even though I know what the result's going to be. Because why would this guy post it when he fucking ate it? I still was just like, and then wondering if I could do the same thing. Let's check it out. Fuck! Shit! Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh! Go! Get it! Jump! Holy shit! Okay, you're almost there. The big steps. We know the big steps. You go to the big steps and then you get the... Good! Did it. Did it. I watched that one time before the show. And to put it, to confess to you in front of God and everyone, I shit my pants as I watched that. I got so stressed about whether or not that person was going to reach the flag. I just simply, my bowels released. That was it. Sonny with $5 over on Venmo. I appreciate it. Says, Eagles for the win. Vikings are gay. Thank you, Eagles fan. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $5, Sonny. I appreciate it. Gray Duckling with $5 says, what a gay. No coins or power-ups. I think if you get a power-up, you're going to end up getting fucking dinged in the head by the fire. I think it makes sense that they did no power-ups and no dingies or coins or anything like that. Doom. Fuck you, Doom. Doom says, listening to someone watch Mario is great radio. I lost my chat for some reason. I had to hit refresh because like nothing had come up in a long time. So I hit refresh and it looks like I lost the Rumble chat for a minute. Oh, Pants Maestro says, if Aaron loses, the Vikings will lose too. Come on, Pores. No, that can't be the case. Someone's saying 38-3. Holy shit. Guys, 120 away from today's goal. If we lose, if the toe misses the goal, the Vikings lose the game. Okay, shit. Boys and girls, repeat after me. Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, Venmo, gifted memberships, the whole deal. All hands on deck. Everybody, hand in. Here we go. And 120, go. Not going to have the Vikings lose. Like I said earlier, I'm not ready for this season to be done. I'm not ready for this season to be over with. I think we've got one more in us. And then going to Philly, I understand the appeal of beating the Eagles and going to the NFC Championship game, getting another crack at Detroit. It's not like I favor us to go to the Super Bowl or anything, but like, I think we got, for some reason, I just think we've got it tonight. Poe with $5 says, fuck you. LOL, you made me laugh with the voiceover on the Mario level. Antifa, I'm a simple man. Oh, thank you. See, Doom, somebody liked it. Somebody thought it was interesting and funny and silly. It all works out in the end. Says, can the gay Vikings shrug off the lackluster playoff appearances from the past? Care much? MSO says, save your money, everyone. Christmas is only 346 days away. Well, we're only $115 away from tonight's goal, so this can be done. This can be done. PayPal, Streamlabs, Venmo, Super Chats, etc. 115 away. It all goes down. It all goes down little by little. Thank you, Poe, for the $5. I appreciate that. Still no takers on the Stonies. This is unique. Everybody who throws in 20 tonight gets $50 to Stonies, and we'll send it out during halftime. Actually, if we knock that out, if we get all these Stonies given away, that's pretty much the goal. It's another win for the toe. Coyote NV with $4.99 says Vikings 27, Rams 23. I'll bite. I'll go for it. Taste Fairy says, I just don't trust the Vikings in primetime games. Come on. Where's your faith, bro? Where's your faith? We're 4 quarters away. We're 4 quarters away from going to the second round of the playoffs for the first time since what? Would that be the first time since 2019? Kirk Cousins' second year here. It would be holy shit, it would be our first time in 5 seasons that we've gone to the second round of the playoffs. That's, boy, when you say it like that, I can see why people shit all over the Vikings. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Let's go to the next one. Oh, hey, you remember that guy in Florida, the 19-year-old kid who saw he didn't like that there was a rainbow crosswalk on one of the roads by his house, so he did he did burnouts on it. He did donuts in the rainbow crosswalk, which, like, if you do donuts in a regular crosswalk, you don't get in too much trouble, you know? They just, you know, maybe they'll write you a ticket and then off you go. Pay a little fine, no big deal. But because he did it to a fucking gay thing, oh boy, we got to make an example out of him. Forget the fact that you could just not put rainbow crosswalks in. And this is the weird thing about this stupid culture war shit. Is like the people on one side of it do something utterly retarded that nobody should give a shit about. And then when you go, hey, that thing you did is really retarded. Can we please just remove it because this is childish and stupid? And then they get to go, why are you so obsessed with it's just a crosswalk? It's that big of a deal that it's rainbow colored? It's like, come on, don't treat me like an idiot. I know why you did it. It's not an actual crosswalk. We could just have normal crosswalks. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh, so now you care so much about crosswalks, you homophobe. It's like they set you up for a can't-win situation. So then you get shamed like that, and then that's where you get a 19-year-old going, well, then fuck you, I'm just going to vandalize it. A Florida judge sentenced, listen to this, doing a fucking spinning donuts on a crosswalk. A Florida judge sentenced a 19-year-old to 2 years of probation for leaving burnout marks on an LGBT Progress Pride mural. First of all, it's not a mural. It's a traffic control device. That's like if you made the red, yellow, green stoplights rainbow colored and you went, well, it's a mural. No, it's a function of traffic control. Pedestrian traffic control, but traffic control nonetheless. So don't sit there and, oh, he vandalized a mural. No, he did a burnout on a crosswalk. If you don't want your LGBT shit having donuts run through it, don't put it in the middle of a street. 2 years probation. The court also revoked his driver's license for a year, assessing a financial penalty of $5,568.71. Holy shit, dude. This guy got like a DUI punishment for fucking with a crosswalk. Unbelievable. And then you wonder why people get resentful and they vote a certain way. It's easy to see when, again, you just won't leave them alone. You fuck with them constantly. Kyle, thank you very much for the $20 over on PayPal. He says, Skol. Skol indeed, Kyle. Thank you for the $20. 50 to Stonies. Coming to you. Coming right to your front door. If you've already sent us your contact information, don't worry about it. We got it. If you haven't, send it to us. I'm going to mail these out during halftime. We got 4 more left. $95 away from the goal. We get rid of these Stonies gift certificates and our goal's knocked out during a fucking afternoon show, which would make me crazy. That would be incredible if we pulled that off. As Packer becoming a member for 13 months, he says Rams 21, Vikings 10. That hurts. That hurts. Pants Maestro said, if Aaron came out now, this could be a cool gay hangout. But I'm not. But I can't because I'm gay. Or I'm not gay. God damn it. Fuck. No. It was the putt. It was a putt from fucking here to here. It was a tap in. All I had to do was fucking just whoop. I just had to tap. The ball, the little circle was right there. I had to take the ball. I had to go, good. There we go. The tire swing was right in front of my face. I just had to take the football and go, boop. That's it. Nope. What did I do? What do I do? I said, quote, I'm gay. No. I am not a homosexual. I mean, it's honestly one of the biggest misses on an open net ever. You would think that Pants Maestro was setting me up for a gay denial. Like Pants Maestro and I were working together. Nope. He goes, Aaron, if you came out, just be a fun gay hangout. And all I had to say was, oh, Pants Maestro, but that wouldn't work because I'm not gay. And what did I say? Fucking, hey, birdie putt. There it is. Oh, I left it short. Motherfucker. Hulkamasha Baby says, you heard it here, folks. That there's no putting that toothpaste back in the tube, is there? That's a good place to go to the begging section for tonight, isn't it? It's probably. Gray Duckling with $20. Gray Duckling adds his total to 90 for this week. Continuing his lead, says Victor Clip It. It's going to put us $80 away from tonight. Thank you very much for that. Chad Buzamok says, or in your case, the comeback in the dick. $5 from Katie. She says, for Aaron finally coming out. Thank you very much. $75 away from today's goal. Now it's official. If we get rid of these Stoney's gift cards tonight, it's a win for the toe. We hit the goal. We go till 6:30. $75 away from knocking it out this evening. Every $20 gets 50 to Stoney's. All right, let's play the clip. But I can't because I'm gay. Or I'm not gay. God. But I can't because I'm gay. Or I'm not gay. God. When I tell you that I'm the best fucking show there is, and you have the audacity to fucking crack whip with me and tell me that this isn't entertaining, you can go fucking suck a dick because you're retarded and you don't know what you're talking about. Where can you find that shit? Where can you find that shit where the host does that and then goes, and then just takes his beating like a man? He doesn't turn his chat members only. He doesn't ban people or dox them for doing that. He goes, nope, I said that. I should probably take my lumps. I'm the fucking man. No, Chad Buzamok, I'm not going to trick someone into a hate crime. Poe says, SP is it's okay. Obama did it too. No. All right, guys, we got 5 minutes left. Let's see if we can rally it up. Only $75 away from tonight's goal. Throw it in. $30 and we do the overtime on credit. We're close, man. Let's rally up and call it another win for the toe. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Rumble Rants. Let's fucking go, baby. I started this a little late. I'm going to make 5 minutes from right here. 5 minutes to go. Let's do it. Let's just, you know what? How about this? Let's do this deal. Let's play that clip for every dono over $10. Like, you know what? That's going to be our new $50 drop. Everybody who throws in $50 starting tomorrow. But I can't because I'm gay. So that's going to be the video that we play when you throw in, let's see, $10 we already have, $20 we have, $100 we have. Yeah, that'll be the $50 one. From now on will be this. Brack says Aaron doesn't get enough credit for his thick skin. Behind closed doors, I do. Just a lot of people, like their whole involvement of the show is breaking my balls. Or some of them, it's getting angry at me. So they can't admit that, like, there's no better role with the punches and counter guy in the business. But that would fuck up their whole gimmick. So I don't take it personally. Let's go, boys and girls. 4 minutes to go. $75 away from tonight's goal. There's all the links in the chat. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo. Let's do it. We're too close now. When I started an afternoon show today, I was like, we're not going to hit the fucking goal. Like, we're off hours. And we peaked in the 300s this afternoon, which was, respectable for not doing an evening show. And now I'm just kind of like 75. That's too fucking close. We can do it. So I went from like being resigned to the fact that, hey, maybe if we make, a couple of bucks, that's great. Whatever. Yeah, Matthew Q, I called you out at the beginning of the show. I need you to send me your address via email or Facebook message or whatever you can do. I have a Stoney's gift card I got to send to you, buddy, but I have nowhere to send it. Matthew Q with $5 over on PayPal. Thank you very much. Benjamin gifting a membership, $70 away from knocking out this afternoon's goal. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes to go. I'm sorry, MSO, I had to extend it because I started it late. My bad. $70 away from today's goal. It could be a perfect Monday, just $70 away. This is very interesting. 3 minutes left. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, gifted memberships, what have you. We've got a couple more stories to do. We got a lot of Vikings fans itching for a W tonight. It's -1 in Minnesota. Let's stay inside and hang out with the toe and await that first Vikings playoff victory in 5 years. All right. Just about the 2-minute warning. Let's get that 50, let's get that 70 knocked out, or at the very least, let's get that 25 in there, and let's extend this thing. Because I'm excited. I never thought that we would get close today doing an afternoon show. It's too close. Every $20 gets you 50 to Stoney's. Let's go, baby. Let's see if we can do this thing. 1 minute and 40 seconds. $70 from the goal. Can it be done? A great way for me to usher in the Vikings playoff game tonight. For the record, I fucking hate this new Monday night playoff game thing. I despise it. All right, 1 minute and 20 seconds, guys. Someone be the hero. 2 heroes would be perfect. Hero sandwiches, you fat gay fuck. Shut up, Pants Maestro. Nobody asked you. Love that I abuse myself and then blame it on another person. All right, we officially have 1 minute left. I got 4 more Stonies to give to you guys. They're yours for the taking. Click one of those links. Throw in some money. We are so close. I think we can do this. 45 seconds left to knock out the goal on an impromptu afternoon show. That would be great. 40 seconds to go. Pop in a few bucks. We can get this thing going. We can still keep this thing moving. 30 seconds to go. Pants Maestro says it's cool. I endorse it. Oh, throw in a few. I'm thinking about just giving you the overtime anyway because I really want to make that 70 and hit the goal. Hitting the goal in an afternoon show is the biggest win for the toe there possibly is. And a full one at that. All right. 10 seconds coming up in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Throw in. Rally for me. Let's get this thing going. We've come way too close to shut down now. I'm fucking staying on. Just like this morning. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose. Plus, it's an afternoon show. I'm excited to get an afternoon show win. It's fucking unbelievable if we can do that. But I need you guys. Chip in those couple of bucks. Click one of those links. It's 70. You guys teaming up, crazy doable. Crazy doable. This guy's a fucking creep. This next one. All right, I'm thinking about that 70. I'm going to keep going. We're knocking this out. But it's a lot smoother if you guys just jump in right now and start throwing them in. When we got down to 130, I was like, there's hope, but we're still probably not going to do it. When you guys got it to 70 before we even started rallying, I was like, I'll be honest. I was like, we got this. It's over. But then it all just froze. Like it all just stopped. I'm like, fuck. It broke my heart. Doom says, you cheated this morning. The goal means nothing. Congratulations, Aaron. The goal is me. The goal ain't meaningless, Doom. Believe you me. You know what the goal is? I can stay on the fucking air. So, yeah, giving overtimes on credit, sometimes I got to change the rules because guess what? I don't want to fucking die, homie. I want to keep my show on the air. Maybe it doesn't deserve to be on the air, but I'll fucking go down begging. That's for sure. Beggy Monster Supreme over here, baby. I saw some guy tried to take that. I'm like, sue for copyright infringement. You can't take my Beggy Monster away from me. And Sean got it back for me. That was very sweet of him. I like that. Don't try to fucking say you don't like Steel Toe and then try to steal his lingo. You look like a mark. Don't be a mark. Feed the Beggy Monster. Doomclone says the math is nonsense. No, it's not. It's percentages, bud. The goal is arbitrary. The telethon must go on. Yes, it must. It's fucking mathematics. I have a certain number I got to hit, Doom. I'm keeping that. I love doing this. I'm keeping it on the air no matter what it takes. If I have to poison Johnny and get him off the books. Also, great news. We did drop the goal in the morning. We dropped it by $20. We were able to drop it by $20. I'm very excited about that. Guys, listen. I'm going to stay on for another half hour, but I need that 70. I'm like a crackhead. Holy shit, I almost knocked the entire fucking setup over. Jesus. So, get generous. Be generous. Throw in that money. Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. I'm just kind of sitting here in begging mode. But, like, I would not have done this. Like, I would not have sat in begging mode and done an extra 30 minutes if we hadn't gotten so fucking close. Like, I was fully prepared for, like, we were going to be 150 away. It's an afternoon show. I'm logging the hours, making a couple bucks, just trying to stay away from red ink. You guys are the ones who got it down to 70. Chad Buzamok says the rules for the goal are like Aaron's sexuality, very fluid. Pants Maestro says it's going to be hilarious when nothing comes in. Dude, not cool. I'm $70 away from a perfect Monday. Like, if I can get a perfect Monday, I'm happy. Gray Duckling with $5 says Peterson is out. But what? Wait a minute. What year is it? What year is it that Adrian Peterson is out for tonight's game? $65 away from tonight's goal. Come on, guys. Get those $50 Stoney's gift cards for $20. Let's do that. And let's get this thing done. I want to win on an afternoon show. All right, pervert on Royal Caribbean Cruises. What the fuck is going on here? This is all kinds of fucked up. I'll fix it after the show. Coyote NV with $4.99. Thank you very much. $60. $60. We can do this thing. Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines. Hey, you guys ready? You guys want a pun? I got a pun for you. Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines is in hot water, and not just, why'd they have to ruin it? And not just because they're sailing to the Bahamas. See, now, if you just would have kept it at in hot water, we all would have had a nice little wink and a nudge and fucked off and just called you gay. It turns out Arvin Mirasol, a cabin stateroom attendant aboard several of their ships, was hiding cameras in passengers' bathrooms and uploading illicit video to the dark web. This, like, what happened to porn? Like, why does it have to get, why does it have to get so creepy? Like, when did porn stop working? Like, I thought it was too far when they started legit doing incest porn. Remember that? Remember when, which, by the way, you want a little secret on the porn industry? The reason all this stepmom and weird fucking stepsister shit became the most searched, most popular thing on the internet is because the porn companies, there was some law passed where they had to, you couldn't do like taboo incest porn. And so they had to change all the mommy, sister, daddy porn. They had to change it to step. They put the word step in front of it to comply with the law. It's not a coincidence that step shit became the most popular thing overnight. The reason is because all the fucking perverts who were watching the taboo incest shit just came over to the step shit because all of their favorite porn got renamed. Yeah. Think you don't live in a fucked up country? We're weirdos. It's fucking bizarre. So now you got people, but then you have people who do like the legit voyeur stuff. What the fuck? What is this? Hold on. We got not my demo. I thank you for the $100. That's fucking awesome. We did it. Doom's not happy in the way we did it. It was shameless, but it got done. But I'm going to try and read this message to you. Okay, mister, if you can, cuz I am old, fat, balding female, yeasty girls with consolidated, DK I am. I'm going to read that again. First of all, it's $100 from Not My Demo. So we're going to write that down because Not My Demo, I believe, just took a $5 lead over Gray Duckling. That's a female, by the way. We got 3 females in the top 4. You guys, what the fuck, bro? Katie is at 30. She's up there. You got Stephanie at 50. And now you got Not My Demo with 100. Okay, mister, if you can, cuz I am old, fat, balding female, period. New sentence. Yeasty girls with consolidated, period. DK, I am. I don't know what that means. All right, I have to compromise with Doom. I want peace between us. I want peace between Doom and I. Says, I don't like you calling something that is obviously not perfect. It's an obvious lie. I'm going to do 2 things to make this good with Doom. It was not a perfect Monday. You know what this is? This is like a no-hitter in baseball, but you walked a few guys, you hit a couple of guys. It was messy. You know, we had to beg a lot. We had to extend overtime artificially. We had to give ourselves more time to knock the goal out. So Doom Clone is right. We hit both goals, but it was not a perfect Monday. Is that good, bud? Are we? I think that's fair. Plus, we knocked off 30 for tomorrow as well, which is nice. So is that, Doom, can we call that good? I'll make that. And that's an official statement, by the way. The official statement is it was not a perfect Monday for the toe. We hit both goals, but we needed to beg and stretch the time to do it. If Doom tells me that's fair, then I feel like everyone has made peace this afternoon. Thank you very much. So this creepy retard asshole, Arvin Mirasol, hides cameras in passengers' bathrooms. That's the other thing, the pissing and the shitting and all. Like, who's into that? Like, why are we okay, let's say you put a camera in a women's bathroom stall. Please don't. Let's say you put one in there and you see them, let's say they're like me and they get naked to take a shit. They take all their clothes off and, oh my God, their titties are out. Oh my God, they pull their pants down and, oh, you can see their ass and a little bit of cooter. Oh my God, isn't this amazing? And all of a sudden they sit down and you just hear, and she's just thunder shitting. I mean, she's just dropping guts all over this cruise ship. She's got norovirus because she ate like a bad steak and now and a bad salad. And now she's just water is pouring out of her asshole, just flapping her cheeks. But you've got it all on camera because you've got such refined taste. What the fuck? Are you happy now? Are you happy? Doom Clone says, that will do, Aaron. Thanks for the correction. Boom. There we go. Pants Maestro says, Village People hype train to celebrate. You got it. At 6:25, we're doing a Village People hype train. Done. $10 from Toads Climbs Mountains says, can I be a mod? Go Vikings. Oh, by the way, Not My Demo's getting the rest of the Stonies, too. Here we go. Not my demo. Not my demo. That's all the Stonies we have for tonight. Is what Not My Demo just knocked out, and we thank her so much for that. Toad, thank you for the $10. Asking if he can be a mod. I have a question for you guys, and I mean this with all sincerity. I don't even really think we need mods on YouTube, but a lot of these people have been OGs and really loyal, so I want to, keep them mods. It's a respect thing. But I don't think we really need mods on YouTube. I kind of let people just get away with murder there, and it's fine. Everybody has fun. It's an attraction. I think the Steel Toe YouTube chat is an attraction that brings people over, and I'm all about eyeballs. So yes. But I don't think the Rumble chat really needs it. Everyone's really well behaved. We're all busting each other's balls. I think it's a good time. So Toad, thank you for the $10. But if you want to be a mod, we could make you like an honorary mod, I suppose. Mr. Beat says Aaron should be more like Gigi Allen. I'd donate $100 if he shit in his hand and threw it at the camera. No. Taste Fairy says, we can honor him by pissing on his grave when he dies, just like Gigi Allen. All right, guys, do you see where this is starting to go off the rails? Just a little bit. Chad Buzamok said, except when you call on mods to do mass banning. Well, that's just fun. Rusty sometimes throws in a donation and he goes, can I fucking go like scattershot all over the chat? And I'm like, sounds like fun. And then inevitably when he does that, I get messages for people. And they go, people go, I got banned. I don't even know what I did. It's fucking bullshit. And then I go, oh, did I fuck up there? Here we go. Silver Wolf sending us an email. He says, hi, Aaron. Thank you for sending me my very own copy of Steel Toe Morning Show Naked Twister. Patent pending. But I have to ask, why is the mat all sticky? Appreciate it. Yours truly, Silver Wolf. I didn't do that, guys. I didn't do that. Oh, shit. By the way, with Not My Demo sending $100, guess what else she gets? Autographed Naked Twister from the Toe. I gotta send her Stoney's shit and Naked Twister. And by the way, Flinty Gecko, if you're out there, I need your contact info. I've got autographed Naked Twister to send you. I should be slapping a sticker that says naked over the Twister when I send these out. It can be worked on. Yeah, everybody who throws in $100 for the toe, every $100 donor gets a complimentary autographed Steel Toe Naked Twister. That's what I should do. I should put Steel Toe stickers on it and everything. Oh, man, Aaron, get a hold of your balls and make this shit tight. Chad Buzamok says, true, but the banning does affect your members you want. Need to unban and not ban unless doxing or spamming. Now, Chad Buzamok, you've heard me say numerous times, my policy is only ban people who are spamming. Like if someone says Aaron's a faggot, like I don't give a shit. That's fine with me. Like none of that stuff really shakes me up. But like if people are banning for more than that, then yeah, I'm not down with that shit. Rusty Grammar says, I only ban the onions on YouTube or the repeat offenders that love to watch this show so much they come back in 5 minutes with a new name. No, I think, Rusty, I think you should ban them for spamming. Like if they're saying, even if they're saying nice shit, if they're just obsessively fucking giving her, then that's a lot. But, I don't know. I think the people coming in the chat to fucking spurg out and lose their mind about me and write something shitty, that's eyeballs, man. That's a draw. That's part of my talent, dude. Part of my talent is I have the ability to make these people come to me and go, I fucking hate you so much. It's the equivalent to the heel. People pay money to get in the arena to see if maybe he'll fuck up this time. Like tonight when I said I'm gay, we all laughed. They watch it and they go, I fucking knew it, he's gay. Clip it. And everybody has fun. Rusty says, I love watching them get riled up. Well, then we got to leave them alone, right? We got to, and again, if it's someone who goes like, if they dox someone or they say something that's like, like it's some legal shit or like people's kids and stuff like that, yeah, then, you know, get them out of there. They're weird. They're mentally ill. We got to distance. But like if someone goes, Aaron's a faggot and I hate him and he's gay and he eats cum and shit like it, totally fine with me. I've not done that. That's not what I'm saying. That's my favorite part too. I like doing that. Chad Buzamok says, yes, that is your motto. But you just said let mods go crazy banning if they give money. Nothing against Rusty or the mods. It's a tough spot, but can't do mass banning when trying to bump them numbers. I hear you. I get carried away like everyone else, and I just think it's cheeky and kind of fun to go, just go fuck with people. It's a little virus that I have inside myself. Oh, man. McBuster says, you and Chad are equally naive. No, I'm just not playing for keeps like these other people are. Like, they're like serious, and they're just, we need to get people and blah, blah, blah. I'm a little more like footloose, you know? I'm a little more fucking around kind of a guy. That's where the contradictions come from, because I'm just, you know, I have no problem with hypocrisy. I never have. I've always said that on this show. I got that from Penn Jillette. He's like, I have no problem with hypocrisy. It's just, it's natural. It's the natural order of things. Hypocrisy occurs naturally in all living beings, so to speak. So, like, if I think something would be funny to do, but it goes against a core tenet of mine, but it's on a comedy podcast on the internet, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it sometimes. Is it a weakness? Absolutely. But it's fun to me. That's what I'm here for. And also, when people, like, complain or it makes them mad, I do have a shitty part of me, and I admit this isn't good, but it makes me want to do it more. So this guy on this Carnival cruise ship, is Carnival the poor one? Oh, no, this is Royal Caribbean. Carnival's the poor one, right? Like Royal Caribbean's like the one people pay decent money for. McBuster says they donate to other shows. I don't care. What's wrong with people donating to multiple shows? Like I don't think Doom has a problem that I gave Misery Loves Clips $10 last week, right? I never like Doom I give money to when we use his clips, and I give Misery Loves Clips. I don't think Doom holds that against me. So it would be pretty shitty of me to hold it against other people when they give to other shows. I never got that either. I never got that. I never got people like getting, again, that's people taking their shows too seriously. You donate to this person and then you donate to that person. That's fine. It's none of my business what you do with your money. As long as you give some to me. All right, so it sounds like we're getting somewhere with the chat. What have they decided on? Rusty says, I call Aaron fat and gay all the time. Fuck it. We can agree to let YouTube be the coping corner. I like Buzamok. How does that sound? We rename YouTube Coping Corner and we let him go do it. Rusty Grammer proposed it. Rusty Grammer says, let YouTube be Coping Corner. I don't know. It also adds a soap opera element to the YouTube thing. Oh, God. So Kevin Brennan was sniping Opie today. Jesus Christ, people. These are 65 and 60-year-old men, respectively. This is insanity. I just, every time one of these clips comes up, like I just went on YouTube now and the clip from Stalin 19, MLC, sniping Opie and KB's texts with Anthony Cumia. God damn it. It's like, is that all those shows are? Is that all it is now? It's just that shit all the time? Oh, that's got to be fucking enraging. That's just got to be mind-numbing. All right, where's my community moderations? All right, there's my... Oh, by the way, did I ever tell you that... I know he's being investigated for it, but the reason we were having mods being taken away was because when Nick had access to my Google account, and he was the only other person who had access, he was deleting moderators. And that's why we'd add people as a moderator and then add them back. Like, I can't think of a more petty thing. I can't think of a more petty thing than to go, fucking, like, I'm going to go in, get access to this guy's Google account, and I'm going to delete his moderators. Like, that is, I got to give him this. That's pettiness on a whole new level. That's a different kind of pettiness for me. All right, I'm knocking people off this banned list. I'm getting them out of there. Aaron Imholt, the Goo Gobbler. Why did anyone ban that guy? I'm never in the YouTube chat except for Super Chat, so I didn't ban any of these people. Angelica's doll, I like her. She's a Steel Toe fan. She talks some shit once in a while. She gets mad at me, but she's a fan. Aaron Imholt, the Goo Gobbler. Why would you not allow that one? That's fucking great. The only reason, like, I'll ban people who send super chats and, like, include, like, kids' names and shit like that, because I think we can all agree that's a little too far. And, like, full disclosure, I've even banned people for calling Melton's wife retarded. I don't think that's fair. Like, he's a piece of shit, that's fine, but what did she ever do? Other than be cursed with, being with that. I don't like that people say, like, oh, she's retarded, and like, leave her alone. She's not in here, getting on the air and fucking talking and doing shit. And even if she were, she's not the piece of shit Patrick is. So, like, when people, how did someone ban Rocket Raccoon and Friends? Radio Shaman, I like Radio Shaman. What have you guys been doing while I've been gone? Ava from Zumok's show, why was she banned? Shit Show, I like Shit Show. He gets a little out of hand sometimes, but he's all right. You ain't getting my money. I love You Ain't Getting My Money. Sometimes he gives me money. Corn Pop, I like him. All right, Josie Wales is a lunatic, but whatever. Johnny K, he was... Wait, Johnny K, that was from this morning. I like that guy. Nat Clo, she's insane. She's a fucking Looney Tune too, but who's she hurting? Look at all these. Nelson Brothers of Clearwater Travel Plaza. These are funny. Chester Nimitz. Dude, Admiral Nimitz. Pool Scam Sam. Pool Scam Sam loves the toe. Some of these people don't love the toe. I just say that because I know they take it very seriously. They get upset. Papa Dan loves me. April's fat mama. That's mean, but Robert Levy. I got a text from Levy. He wanted me to join him on his 24-hour stream, but the kids are here. The kids were here, and I have a no streaming while the kids are here policy. Let's see. Shane M., he throws money at us. See, we're throwing money out the door by getting rid of these guys. Who gives a shit if they don't like me? Flimsy Greenberg. Oh, I remember Flimsy Greenberg did, it was either kids' names or something like their family members or something. I had to give him a little, goodbye. Yeah, Citizen M goes after private people. That's not okay. Cherokee Girl's great. I love Cherokee Girl. She loves me too. Dustin's great. Oh, man, you guys, what's been going on? You know what? This is my fault. Numero uno Josh Denny fan. I haven't been manning the shop. April's whale mom. Jesus Christ. Some of these people are just so mean. Oh, God. Jim Sharkey. I saw Jim Sharkey just today. He was saying something nice. Sketty Tooth John sent me butter. Sketty Tooth John loves the toe. They're a toe boy. Misdemeanor. That's fitting. Oh, man. Shawnetta. Who banned Shawnetta? I like Shawnetta. I like Nico. Ooh, can't do that one. That's a private person. Can't do that name. He doesn't need to be outed. Barry Watson is a psychopath who takes things too seriously. We'll unblock him. Crew Smitty's a toe boy. Lance, I fucking love Lance. Oh, man, guys. MGD rules. Who banned MGD? Malevolent bystander. All of these people are people I like. I can't do that one. Nope. Vice President Kamala Harris. How do you guys ban the vice president? Jack Peters, he loves the toe. All right, there we go. We got all the ones that aren't violations of harassment and shit like that and doxing. I think we got them all. Jane says, don't let Sketty out, goddamn you, Aaron fucker. It's YouTube. They all love the toe. Jane says Melton wanted to date Sketty. Oh God. That's on Sketty then, if that's the case. Sam Show says, I had a little fun with it. All right, let's see. Pants Maestro said, if Aaron came out now, this could be a cool gay hangout. But I'm not. But I can't because I'm gay. No, I'm not gay. God. That's fucking good. I want to watch that again. That was very funny. Pants Maestro said, if Aaron came out now, this could be a cool gay hangout. But I'm not. But I can't because I'm gay. Or I'm not gay. God. All right, someone do me a favor. Sam Show, anybody, because I'm technically illiterate. Wait, no, I can download that, right? Yeah, okay. But I can't download it to my computer. It's just downloading to my YouTube. Can somebody email me, aaronimholtradio@gmail.com, that clip? I want that clip. I'm going to put it in the chat right now. Can you do that and send it to me so that I can use it as our $50 dono thing? Now, Pakistan, I know you're lying. Pakistan says Johnny Rock has officially resigned as of today. If that were true, I'd call Gary tomorrow. I'd say, let's run it back. Let's go back to number one. I'll take you there. What do you say? Water under the old bridge. Oh. Jane says, how much money do we need to send to see you do the gay thing? Don't you watch the gay thing every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.? McBuster says it was at this moment Aaron was finally honest with himself that he was in fact gay. Thank you guys. I don't tell you guys this enough, but I truly do love you. All right, guys, thank you very much. It's been fun. The Vikings start in 30 minutes. What do you think? Can we, you know what? We're going out on a Skol chant. We have to. We have to go out on a Skol chant. By the way, Stalin19, you might be getting $10 tomorrow. I might use this Kevin clip. This is silly. This is just silliness. Here. Skol chant. Here.
To lead the Skol chant.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be back tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., Vikings start in a half hour. ASP, if you're watching on your way here. Oh, shit. If you're already on your way here, this isn't going to help. Could you, and you guys shut up. Sweetie, baby, could you bring some of those chocolate-covered peanuts for the game tonight? Trust me, guys. I'm going to be down to 215 for that fight February 22nd. I'll get down there. But just, baby, I really have a hankering for chocolate-covered peanuts. So if you could bring those, please, I would appreciate it. I'll buy you flowers. That's called negotiating. All right, I leave you with this, as Bill O'Reilly would say, to play it out. Let's go ahead and watch this. Skol Vikings. We're going to win tonight. We'll see you in Philadelphia. Oh, real quick, Easy Money's wife with $9.99. Give him the $10 give.
And in my club, I will splash the pot whenever the fuck I please.
Easy Money's wife says, only time I cheer for the Vikings as I'm a Packer fan. Oh, well, thank you for cheering for the Vikings. Let's play this. Let's get out of here. Skol Vikings. We'll see you tomorrow morning, and hopefully we'll all be celebrating. Thanks for going over the goal on an afternoon show, guys. You're great.
And sound the Yeller horn. Please welcome the 31st Adjutant General of the Minnesota National Guard, Major General John Jensen.